Alright, ladies and gents, as ever, my name is Shane, that's Shady's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing a Sam & Max The Devil's Playhouse, aka Telltale Sam & Max Season 3. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, or check out some of the games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let's go ahead and get into the game. Let's see. Mana, you're not a fan of spicy, though you can still eat ghost peppers like it's nothing. You just like it because of its lack of actual taste. That's very fair. I grew up as the most white bread of white Midwesterners, so like through my early 30s, the spiciest thing I could eat was black pepper. But I'm slowly building up a tolerance now. Now I can do the medium sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings sometimes. That's about as far as I can go, though. So, let's do a real quick recap of the season so far, for anybody that may have missed some of it. We start out with episode 1, The Penal Zone, where Max gained strange psychic powers, and we had to stop an invasion of space gorillas. Episode 2, The Tomb of Sam & Mac, in which Sam and Max find out that their grandfathers are the ones that uncovered a strange artifact known as the Devil's Toy Box. Episode 3, they stole Max's brain. The title kind of sums up what happened there. Somebody stole Max's brain, and Sam had to go get it back. Episode 4, Beyond the Alley of the Dolls, Sam and Max had to stop an army of toy-stealing clones from ravaging the town. And now we're going to be starting on the 5th and final episode of the season. The City That Dares Not Sleep. That illustration is amazing up there. A giant eldritch beast is feeding off the psychic energy of dreams. Its destructive power is unleashed by the Devil's Toy Box. But this is no predictable story of a giant monster attacking Manhattan. Can Sam save the city without destroying his little buddy in the process? And to clarify what they're talking about there, episode 4 ended with Max himself being transformed into a kaiju-sized eldritch monstrosity, which is now threatening all of New York. So this seems a little dangerous. Yeah, man, I like spicy for spicy's sake. I don't think is a great trend, but like spice in the service of making the food more interesting. That's what you gotta be aiming for. Yeah, last episode they were really relentless with the fat jokes for Sam. That was really weird. Dame Karen, yes, we are just getting started. Good timing. How are you doing today, Dame Karen? Hope you're doing well. I think you missed the getting the brain back part. That was a fun puzzle. But yeah, it turned out it had been stolen by the space gorilla from episode 1, who wanted to use his brain to power his spaceship. Let's see. Shannon, I'm still just amazed that Max has enough for brain to steal and no audio because local situations. Gotcha. Welcome in. Hey, Plushie. How are you doing today, Plushie? How are you doing today? Hope you are having a good week. And what have you been streaming recently, Plushie? I don't think I've been asking you that enough. I should. I'm doing good, Dame Karen. Thank you for asking. All right, let's get rolling on this, shall we? I haven't shown before, but the loading icon is a little flaming Max head, which is adorable. Stay awake, New York. Giant Max rampage enters second week.
Ah, there you are, my friend. I'm so glad you could make it back for our final chapter. It has been 1 week since the tragic turn of events that transformed Max from irrepressible scamp to rampaging behemoth. Even now, he cuts a swath of destruction through the Upper West Side, releasing hideous spores that feed off the psychic energy of dream. You might think that this is yet another predictable story of a giant monster attacking Manhattan. But you'd be dead wrong, my friends. This is a mystery story, a tale of treachery and deceit. Watch carefully, my friends, because before our story is complete, one of the characters you see before you will betray Sam and Max.
Yes.
Who is it? That remains to be revealed. I'll join you again at the halfway point to give you one final guess. But for now, you have more pressing concerns. The great Max Beast, his hour come round at last, slouches towards Brooklyn to be born.
Sleep. Sleep.
Reports coming in from downtown. Oh no! The entire neighborhood of Tribeca has fallen asleep.
Those fools! Why did they insist on running that independent film festival?
The creature is destroying the city, and the longer we wait, the more powerful he becomes. As acting president, I'm forced to launch the final imperative.
No, wait. There's still some of Max in there. I know it. There's got to be another way.
We've tried everything, sir.
Not quite everything. If you could somehow get a team of highly trained experts inside Max, they might be able to reach his brain and reverse the transformation.
But the Maimtrons have already attempted to get through every point of entry. Some of the attempts were too horrible to even think about.
Yeah, but they've all been avoiding the mother of all orifices, Max's mouth.
Enter through the mouth? That's suicide.
I guess it's possible. If you could find a way to get him to swallow you whole, there'd be an opening about 3 meters wide.
3 meters? That would be impossible, even for a computer.
Max used to eat Stinky's Megachomp brats in one gulp, and those aren't much smaller than 3 meters.
Very well, sir. But I can only give you until 6 a.m. At that point, for the good of America, I'll have to launch the attack.
I'm on the case. Now, where am I gonna find a team of highly trained experts?
All right, Sonneveld, thank you for that raid right there. I appreciate the heck out of that. How are you doing today, Sonneveld? How was your stream? What were you were playing Bat 2 today, weren't you? Oh my god. I was watching you stream a little bit of that. That seems like one of those old DOS games where they go super hard on the visual aesthetic, but the gameplay is kind of painful. I hope you're suffering through there. Bat 2 is amazing. I mean, in some respects, I suppose. Let me get caught up on chat real quick. Hope everyone is doing good. For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. That's Shane's Games. I play the obscure, the unusual, and the nostalgic. And today we're playing Sam and Max, the Devil's Playhouse, specifically the remastered version that came out recently. Ian Oblivion, welcome in. Thank you for joining the raid. Steger, hope I'm pronouncing that right. Good to have you with us. Let's see, Lord Azuel. I hope I'm pronouncing that right too. Dragon Facts, hey, good to see you. Hope all is well with you. Nermi, glad to have you with us. Independent film festivals are good. They just have to make fun of everything in these games, it's true. Razor, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So many neat systems. It's a very complex game. Bat 2 looks great, but I think I got undone by a bug. Oh no. I'm going to cross my fingers that you didn't, because that is a brutal thing to happen on stream. I'm sorry if you did, but you know, even if that, I think it's really cool of you to show off a game like that. I've never seen anyone play that game on Twitch before, which is always awesome. Bureau of Astral Troubleshooters. That's a heck of a name right there. All right. We got to put together a crack team. Let's see who we got here.
Ah, greetings, Sam.
As the official representative of the theater district, I offer our full support in this time of crisis.
Mr. Featherly, award-winning actor of stage and sitcom, inventor of the free-range method of acting,
Hi,
tastes
Mr.
like
Featherly.
himself.
Want to join the team and help us save Max?
Unfortunately, I must decline. Union rules, you know. Can't perform inside any theater smaller than 500 seats or any creature larger than 10 stories. And for obvious reasons, I am averse to being eaten.
Understandable. I didn't think I'd ever see a character bullet point that says tastes like himself. But yeah, we remember him from the episode where Sam and Max starred in a sitcom. Let's see. How about Agent Supervol? He seems highly competent.
Very well. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
How bad's the damage, Super Bowl?
As damage goes, it's rather spectacular, sir. The ex-president is the most horrible and destructive creature ever to enter New York, not counting those coming from Long Island. We've had to quarantine the entire island of Manhattan.
So you're saying it's just us, alone against some colorful street gangs and a sewer system full of bloodthirsty chuds, unless we can escape from New York?
Actually, the Chuds have been deployed to secure the perimeter, sir. A little tolerance and appreciation would be nice.
Wow! Lot of movie references in that one sentence, holy shit. Shane, good luck with Sam and Max, but I need to make my ways towards bed. Alright, you have a great rest, Sonnevel. Thank you so much for bringing your community by. I appreciate the heck out of it, and it's good to see you again, too. I hope you've been doing well. And you take care of yourself. Hope we'll see more of you soon. Hey, Twitching Hamster, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good week so far. What does the dude with the funny hat have a mini Cthulhu head sticking out of his chest? He's partially possessed by an elder god. So he's got kind of a Quado from Total Recall thing going on. Hey Valkos, good morning. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Twitching Hamster, thank you for the follow as well. Are the mole men the Chuds? I wouldn't think so, but like they're Chud adjacent at least.
What was that you were talking about? The final imperative?
A full nuclear strike against former President Max.
Where would you get the equipment for that?
Each of the Maimtrons has been fitted with a nuclear warhead and given a programming upgrade so that their song references are slightly less dated. Also, they can fly now.
They're gonna nuke Max? I don't want that.
A nuclear strike would wipe out all of New York, not to mention kill my formerly little buddy.
Acceptable losses. It's all part of contingency plan 2, devised when Max became president.
Acceptable? How can you say... Wait, contingency plan 2?
Statistical analysis indicated that Max becoming a gargantuan hellbeast was the second most likely outcome.
What was the most likely outcome?
Imagine a scenario involving the worst aspects of the Norse legend of Ragnarok, the Book of Revelations, and Weekend at Bernie's.
That's a hell of a combo. Yeah, I think it was in Sam and Max Season 1 that Max became president as part of a plot point. And the game's made it a running gag ever since that he just still is.
Awfully convenient. You're next in line for the presidency, right as Max gets turned into a giant monster.
Yes, sir. Convenient and terrible.
I love these games. Oh, do we have crunch? God damn it. How is that even happening now? Super fucking weird. The crunch returns, but only for a moment. Alright, is it good now? Hey, Punisher, welcome in. How are you doing today, Punisher? Hope all is going well with you. Yeah, the OBS issues just never go away, which is insane. Oh, it's brutal. Yeah, no, the crunch issues happened for a very long time. Alright, so, let's continue then.
Want to join us on the Max Rescue Team, President Super Bowl?
Can't, sir. The 28th Amendment specifically forbids the acting president to enter the body of any former president. Besides, I have to stay here to prepare the nuclear strike when you and your team fail.
Thanks for the vote of encouragement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm lashing out. It's just separation anxiety.
Alright, who else we got here?
Will you join the rescue team, Mama Bosco?
Sorry, Sam. If this is going to work, you're going to need me operating the radio and monitoring equipment from here.
Paperweight and I will be happy to assist, of course.
We will?
Man up, Paperweight. Sam is going to need someone familiar with creatures of the dark dimension.
That's a good start, but you're going to need 5 more people. A scuba diver, a veterinarian, a psychologist, a dark wizard, and a brain surgeon.
Did somebody call me?
Wait, what? Sybil? Married to Abraham Lincoln, former neighbor of Sam and Max, former queen of... Oh, God.
Sybil, you've come to help us save Max?
What? Heck no. Seriously, did somebody call me? Harry Molman grabbed my cell phone from me and smashed it.
But...
Oh, all right. I'm in. I'll wait by the car.
Looks like you've got your team, Sam. Now go out there and get Max to eat you. That sounded better in my head than out loud.
We haven't seen Sybil yet this game, but it was sort of a running gag before that Sybil has had every career ever. And yes, she appears to be pregnant, which is odd, because last time we saw her, she had just married the head of Abraham Lincoln, the head of an Abraham Lincoln statue, so there's logistical questions that I don't want answers to there. Punisher, you just got finished painting your bedroom yesterday. Well, congratulations on getting that done. Sybil's back, baby! How is it even possible? I'm not sure, I want to know. Sybil is pomegranate! It could be a tumor. It's not a tumor, it's a headache. Oh, God, alright, Oh, let's talk to the cops as well, since we're here.
Hello, and welcome to the Creature Obliteration and Punishment Society.
Obliteration and punishment? You've got it all wrong. We're trying to help Max.
We will help him to a generous serving of ass whooping.
Oh my God.
What are you guys doing here?
We have pledged our prodigious processing power to devising an algorithm that will save the city, if not the entire universe.
You are welcome.
How long is that going to take?
Estimating. Buffering. Time to completion 3.5 minutes.
Well, that's convenient. Only 3.5 minutes to come up with a solution to the whole thing?
Oh, God, no. It will take 3.5 minutes to come up with the estimate.
Oh. Oops. Let's see.
So if a gibbon had a microchip implanted... Hey, wait a second. What happened to the Crimetron?
She is on an extended weekend getaway with the Bluster Blaster machine.
Ouch.
Ouch.
How's Kurt taking it?
I only want her to be happy is all.
Oh. Well, that's good at least. The fake robot voice the oh my, Flight of the Conchords. I love Flight of the Conchords. Yeah, Sybil's one of the main characters in season 2. Constantly around there, but we haven't seen her at all in season 3 till now. We've been told she was on honeymoon with Abe Lincoln's head. If you love someone, set them free. There.
Who needs that Crimetron anyway, am I right?
You shut your mouth. She was an angel designed in California and manufactured in heaven.
I don't know why the cops are so funny to me, but the cops are fucking hilarious to me in this game. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was actually watching you play, I don't know if it's pronounced me side or my side. I was watching that. Like, it's a very pretty game. The visual aesthetic looked very cool. It looked fun to play as well. Let's see, Baldur's Gate 3 and Yakuza 3. New Year's Eve watching the moon fall. Oh my God. Any excuse to Majora's Mask rando, that is excellent. And going back before, if anybody in here is not following Damage Plushie, you absolutely should. She's an amazing streamer. She plays some classic stuff. She plays some more modern stuff too. A little bit of horror stuff, a little bit of indie, a little bit of retro, some randos, all kinds of stuff, and just is very fun to hang out with. I know not too long ago I was watching her stream the Monster Rancher games. That is always a hoot to see. So make sure and give her a follow. Click that link. Say hi to her sometime. You'll have a great time over there. Can the soda poppers be far behind? Can they be very far behind? Miles in the distance. Oh, I love these games. Twitching Hamster. Oh my god, the writing is incredible.
If we could disguise the DeSoto, we could use it as a Trojan horse to sneak into Max's body like a virus and take out any mind worms or whatever it is that's causing this whole thing.
Please don't mention Trojan horses, worms, or viruses around us.
That's fair.
If we could disguise the DeSoto...
Please don't...
Alright, so that just says the same thing.
Have you guys got any ideas about how I can help Max?
Our breakthrough Destructo-Match technology can calculate the perfect points to place nuclear warheads for maximum destruction with only PG-13 levels of blood and gore.
That is one rabbit who will be multiplying into 1,000 smoldering pieces.
Oh god!
Come on, cops. It's not Max's fault he's been turned into a shambling elder god.
That is one elder god who is headed for mandatory retirement.
Kurt, stop! Kurt, stop!
I'm serious, cops. Superball's gonna blow up my best buddy if I can't stop him.
It looks like your BFF will soon be DOA.
Kurt, stop! What is...
You guys are really getting on my nerves.
And soon Max's nerves will be getting on you.
Kurt, stop!
After we blow him up, that is.
Kurt, stop! Who am I hollering for? I was going back to the old holler for Damage Plushie. Yeah, the voice is what does it for me, I think. Hey, VK, welcome in. How are you doing today, VK? Hope you're having a good week so far. And while we're talking about streaming, what have you been playing recently, VK? I haven't been able to catch you in a little while. I think last time I saw you were playing the Mario World rando. It's true, Roxana. The jokes are so dense in this game, you're gonna miss a lot of them on your first try. Like, sometimes they have, like, multiple jokes per sentence. It's overwhelming. Valko's here in love with that keyboard. Where can I order one? It is a glorious retro aesthetic right there. I'm doing good, VK. Thank you for asking. Glad to have you here. Oh, that's what you've been playing? How's it going? It looked really, like, stressful last time you were playing it. I'm biased. I'm not very good at platformers to begin with, but just... Oh, that looked exhausting. You were handling it very well, though, I gotta say. Alright, I think that's all we can hear from them now. So they got the mole hole in the background. We can use that if we wanted to.
That destabilizer turned out to be a huge letdown. Still a nice conversation piece, though.
Yeah, it was a minor plot point at best, unfortunately. Oh, the Nonary games. Those were really good games. I don't think I ever played the third one, though. I don't know if I finished the second one, either. It's all stress and mess, but it's fun. Sometimes it's a little bit of stressful gaming can be nice. Good challenge right there. Alright, got the elevator over there. Let's see if we can do anything with the mole hole first.
Wandering around the Mole Man tunnels is no fun without Max.
No! Wait, what was this over here?
Let me see. The Upper West Side, Midtown, and the Village are all reporting extensive damage. And uh-oh, insiders say Greg and Fred are headed for a divorce. What about the children?
Oh, God. I really want to play the Nonary Games series. I've mentioned before there's one big reason that I haven't, and that's that I cannot, for the life of me, figure out what version of 999 to play. Like, the PC version of 999 is objectively the best version of the game. It's very easy to go back through for the replays, which is very nice. It's got full voice acting, that is spectacular. But, and there's very little I can say about this without giving anything away. There's a puzzle there's a very major puzzle in there that is more interesting on the DS. And even though everything else in the PC version is better, there's one puzzle that just plays a lot better on the DS. And that keeps making me hesitate. So, Like, I've got indecision paralysis, and that's the only reason we haven't played 999 so far, but I do love that game. Won't someone please think of the children? It was Roxana, which is maddening, and like, I don't know. This story's good. Oh God!
Today is a good day to die.
Abraham Lincoln, reanimated Lincoln Memorial, mailed this May to Sybil.
If you're a giant monster attacking the city, am I right, fellas? Now, you all know I'm not one for speeches, but I have prepared a few words. Let's kick that devil bunny's ass! Move out! Hunt! 2, 3, 4.
Bye, honey. Be careful.
Just another day at the office for him. I don't know where he got a body from, that's new. I don't know why his head's normal sized either. It was very large last time we saw him. And he can fly now, that's new. Cricchio, welcome in, how are you doing today? Sybil, I need answers.
Everything checks out here.
Your eyes are getting very, very heavy.
Oh, hi, Sam. With the modifications I've made to the DeSoto, we should be all set to travel through Max. You'll just need to find a way to get it inside him.
Are those fake Maxes bothering you?
Sleep. Sleep.
Sam, I'm in my 5th trimester here. I couldn't sleep even if I wanted to.
That's fair. They seem like they have a healthy relationship compared to other fictional characters. They've been through a lot, but if they're still sticking it out, good for them. 5th trimester? That seems bad. That seems like, is there a doctor we can talk to here? Is this only a week after the second game? I don't know. I don't remember how much time has passed.
Nice work, Sybil. I didn't know you were into cars.
Oh, you know, after college, I got together with a few of my girlfriends, and I know it's a cliche, but we opened a chop shop.
Suction wheels, antibody-proof paint job, and an exhaust system rich in omega-3. And what's that I smell?
I thought you would appreciate that.
Wiener-scented air fresheners.
Sybil, you're the best.
I cannot be a 5th trimester. Kissa, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Probably some different rules for pregnancy via giant statue head. It's a field I'm unfamiliar with. I really got to come to grips with it.
Are you sure it's safe for you to go on this mission in your, condition?
Don't worry, Sam. I've talked to the best OBGYNs and the finest classical sculptors, and they all agree that everything's fine. I'm not due for another 2 weeks at least.
That's going to be a plot point, I'm sure.
So, looks like you and Lincoln had an, eventful honeymoon.
Oh, it was absolutely magical. He took me back home to D.C. to introduce me to his friends, and then one night, as we were out on the White House lawn, looking at the stars, he just suddenly took me in his... Sam? Sam, are you okay?
What? Oh, sorry. My brain went into shock for a second to prevent permanent damage. Please, go on.
Not much more to tell, really. 13 months later, and here we are.
Absolute perfection. 10 out of 10, no notes. Oh my God, I love these games.
Well, I'm glad you two had a nice honeymoon, even though you must never ever speak of it again in my presence.
Please.
Oh, that's sweet. You know, I wanted to thank you and Max for introducing me to Abe, and I know how much you both like new guns, so before I left, I got you both a surprise.
Ooh, gimme! Where is it?
Shut up, not Max. But seriously, Sybil, where is it?
It's in those boxes of stuff I gave you for safekeeping.
Oh no.
Oh.
All the stuff that she gave us for safekeeping may have fallen into the sewer.
Okay, see you around, Sybil.
Let me know as soon as you're ready to leave.
As it turns out, we're really bad at keeping anything safe for any amount of time. The completely average high mineral 13-month gestation period. Hey, Ferocia! Welcome in, Ferocia. How are you doing today? How was your stream? I think you were playing some Call of Duty today, I believe. How is that going? I apologize about Nightbot being the angriest babysitter of all time. Yeah, welcome in. For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. That's Shane's Games. I play the obscure, the unusual, and the nostalgic. Today we're playing Sam & Max, the Devil's Playhouse, aka Sam & Max Season 3. It's been fucking hilarious so far. I'm loving it. Yeah, how was Call of Duty treating you, Ferocia? I hope you were having a good day with that. And also, Baby Bat, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Gorilla Mitts, glad to see you here. Hope you're doing well. And Emperor, thank you so much for the gift sub to Ferocia as well. Gift sub number 1900. That is a humongous round number. Thank you so much for that, Emperor. Oh my goodness. All right, so right now, Max has been turned into a giant eldritch abomination who is currently destroying the city. So we kind of need to do something about that, I think. It seems like a situation we should deal with at some point. Let's see, con sucks, but we made eggnog earlier. I've never been an eggnog guy. Like, there's a huge gulf between eggnog people and not eggnog people. I don't think I've ever met anybody who's like, yeah, occasionally I can do eggnog. Sometimes I like eggnog. Like, no, you're either an eggnog person and you're not. It's one of those foods, I suppose. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. Let's see, Miss Becca Rooney, welcome in. Burrow said you know lots about obscure games. Do you know the game Sea Dogs? I don't think so. Unless you mean the game Dogs on PS2. That one I know. Kissa, you have homemade eggnog? Excellent, excellent. Wobbin, welcome in. Eggnot! Oh god. Eggnog is not a thing there. You could make it a thing. No one could stop you. Be very powerful. You could be the one that brings eggnog there. DOS game where you go around levels shooting aliens and robots. I swear I saw somebody streaming that not too long ago. I think I have seen some of it. Sea Dogs is the sequel to Cyber Dogs. That one I haven't heard of either. Oh, it's actually called Sea Dogs. It sounds familiar. Hey, Stealthy Golem, welcome in. Yes, Sonneveld was by earlier. Hope you're doing well. Sorry you're very late, you're just in time. How are you doing today? Oh, your dad downloaded it when you're little. That's gotta be a nice memory right there. Hey, Finn, welcome in. How are you doing today, Finn? Hope
Looks
all
like
going
Max
well
has
with you.
been through here. He must have broken a water main while he was at it.
Oh, we got a big pool of water there. That's dangerous. How's your week going, Finn? It is good to see you.
Hiya, pal. What's the rumpus?
Hey, Flint. Want to join us inside Max's body for...
No dice, Sam. I've got to beat cheeks while the beating's good.
Okay.
Don't fret, Grandpa. I'll put the pinch on those grifters trying to take you for a ride faster than you can shave a hobo's coin slot.
A hobo's what?
Does he really have to do that with the lingo getting all disturbing?
And it's always about hobos for some reason.
Ah!
Oh god.
Bastard! Can you not do something about your wee friend here?
I think if you just apologize for calling him short, we could put all this behind us.
It's nae worth it.
Of course, of course. Hey, Skip the Damned, welcome in. How are you doing today? Glad to have you with us. Mead. I'd like to try mead sometime. It sounds tasty.
Have you and Stinky patched things up since your birthday party?
She and that bridge and tunnel and sewer boyfriend of hers are up to something. I guarantee it, and they are not going to catch me by surprise.
I'm pretty sure we already dealt with that. I think you should be good.
I think you're being too hard on Sal. I'll bet if you just talked, you'd find out you had a lot in common.
Like what?
Well, you're both almost impossible to kill, you like dark places, and you hiss a lot.
Case in point.
Do you want to join us for an action-packed fantastic voyage inside the body of Max?
Do I? Do I? No!
Oh, come on, Grandpa. Every action rescue team needs an unlikable one who's first to get picked off when the killing starts.
Well, I can't. I'm washing my beard tonight.
That's an excuse. He's not really gonna do that. Let's see. Doc Belvin, you attempted to make a breakfast crunch wrap. Seemed close, but strange not having cheese as its own sauce. Ah, there's a lot. I've never had meat before. I don't know that I've had the opportunity. There's been a lot of movie references in this one so far. That seems like the direction they're going in.
Were you making your diabolically delicious demon dogs?
I really thought they'd bring the city together, too.
That actually sounds kind of generous, Grandpa Stinky.
I know, especially since everyone in New York would be hooked, and then they'd have to come to my diner to get any more. I'd make a fortune. And now I suppose you expect me to be giving you my super secret recipe.
Well, yeah, that'd help.
All right, there you go.
That's it?
Of course that's it. It's just a recipe. Why do you always have to make things so complicated?
It is a running gag in the series that Grandpa Stinky is sick and tired of adventure game bullshit, so it makes sense that the moment we need something from him, he drops all the adventure game bullshit. Meat is either amazing or really bad. I've never found a middle ground. Some stuff is like that, it's true.
What's with the delivery truck?
Obviously, I'm delivering food for the war effort.
I don't see anything in there but a bunch of cornmeal.
That's because these flaming parasites ran off with all me wieners.
We must feed the host. Pig lips and sphincters make us stronger. We regret nothing.
That's a hell of a line, Jesus Christ. You liked meat when you tried it? Alright. I do want to try it sometime. Gaia Shield, welcome in. How are you doing today?
With your truck out of commission, now what are you going to do?
I'm heading back to my diner while I still have one.
But you'll be crushed, or lulled into a horrible nightmarish sleep by the hideous spores.
Come play with us, Grandpa. We will whisper sweet stories from the congressional record.
I haven't slept in 3 years, and I ain't about to start now.
That seems on brand somehow. Yes, got a new job. I'm enjoying it a lot. And glad to be back, although I'm gonna have to go on hiatus again for a little bit because they're making me work all the hours at work for a couple weeks.
At least move your truck. You're parked in a red zone.
If you want it moved, then you'll have to do it yourself.
Well, that sounds like a challenge.
Thanks for the recipe, Grandpa Stinky.
Yeah, good luck with that, Marmaduke. Now I've got to perfect a recipe of my own.
All right. Oh, this is the recipe that sounds like we need to make as part of the plot here. Holiday overtime is nice. Grandpa Stinky's diabolically delicious corn dogs served 666. So we have New York City tap water from the, burst water main over there. One mostly pure pork byproduct frank or substitute. We only need one hot dog for this. 1 ton cornmeal, 800 gallons vegetable oil, and 1 egg for binding. Heat with unholy flame, serve with gusto. That needs to be at the end of more recipes. Serve with gusto. Oh, Twitch put the title bar back under? I know they were doing some A/B testing. I didn't care for it. This recipe seems a little suspicious. But hey, what do I know? Box of corn dogs.
The last box of corn dogs in the entire city.
Corn dogs? Gimme! What? Dog me, Sam. Keep 'em coming.
Go on, beat it. Those imposters like corn dogs as much as the real Max does. I hope that means the real Max is still somewhere inside that lumbering sack of doom.
We got the corn dogs. They seem really upset about getting slapped.
It's a ton or so of Grandpa Stinky's world-famous ultra-high fructose cornmeal. I don't think I'd be able to carry all of it.
But we know where it is, at least.
Grandpa Stinky's been selflessly devoting his truck to the war effort.
You take the wheels, and I'll check the cab to see if there's a radio.
You'd have to be some kind of monster to loot an emergency vehicle in the middle of a war zone. Besides, I already tried it.
Of course.
Any more ideas, Fake Max?
I can dispense hints for the cost of one delicious corn dog.
Forget it. I'm not wasting these things on you cheap floaty knockoffs.
Oh, then sleep.
Worth a try. Alright, so what do we have in our inventory? We've got Sam's gun. We've got a jar of espresso beans. Where did those come from?
It's my government-issued jar of chocolate-covered espresso beans. Everybody in the city got one to help us stay awake against Max's creepy spores.
That makes
They were
sense.
giving out cans of Head Rush brand energy drink, but it all got recalled on account of the high fructose corn syrup and tiny shards of broken glass.
That makes sense.
These corn dogs have to last me for at least 2 weeks, so I'm limiting myself to at most 1 dozen per day, starting tomorrow.
That makes sense. I don't know how we'll survive, but best of luck with that. Ooh, congratulations there, Rin. Always nice to get some cleaning done. Alright. So, where are we going next? We know what we gotta do next, which is that we need to, you know, put together that recipe.
We're going to need to make that digest.
If I could get enough speed, I bet I could jump this thing straight into...
Sorry, Sam. The modifications I've made to the DeSoto make it perfect for traveling to Max's innards, but it can't travel on land.
What? Seems like a bit of an oversight. Alright. You know. Let's see. Let's take a look at the recipe
It's
one more
Grandpa
time.
Stinky's recipe for his diabolically delicious corn dogs. They're Max's favorite.
Alright, so we know where the cornmeal is. You'll need vegetable oil, 1 egg, and a mostly pure pork byproduct Frank. Let's head back in the lab real quick. Hey Max Devlin, welcome in. Don't think you ever played this one. I played some on the Xbox 360. This is my first time going through this one as well. I love the series, but I never got around to this one. This is the remaster that just came out very recently.
Half the city is destroyed, and Mama Bosco still can't find someone to help bust up this old chivalrobe.
There's a word I haven't heard recently.
Paintings like these just give scientists an unhealthy body image.
And welcome in, Max Devlin. Hope you're doing well. Right now, you shouldn't have stupid morning light direct to my face meats. That does sound unpleasant. Crunchy drink. I prefer drinks that I don't have to chew, but that's just me. And I guess there's nothing else in here.
Wandering around the Mole Man tunnel.
Oh, there was...
Please press or say the number of the question you want to ask.
No, I only can ask them about his viruses. For some reason they don't want to hear about it. So I don't think we can do anything. You have any new
luck
dialogue
yet,
now?
Sam?
Oh, we do have some new dialogue.
Those Flaming Max head things don't seem to be getting into the lab.
For the time being, anyway. I'm playing a recording on a super ultrasonic frequency that keeps them away.
What recording is it?
I can see you!
Ah, I wondered why I was subconsciously being driven into a murderous rage.
Of course they had to have a reference to the soda poppers. God damn it.
So why were you warning us not to take a nap or read political blogs again?
Because of the spores, you see. Creatures, such as the one your ex-partner turned into, churn them out like vegans from a liberal arts college.
They are linked to the host, and they feed off the psychic energy of the city's nightmares.
It's all very gross, but perfectly natural for an elder god. You should have seen me during my awkward phase. I was putting out so many spores, it's a miracle I didn't go blind.
Oh god.
There's got to be some way to turn Max back to quote-unquote normal.
Don't worry about that, Sam. Just concentrate on getting Max to eat you. With Sybil and Dr. Norrington's help, you boys will be back to stopping crimes and wasting my time before you know it.
Yes, brain surgery on a creature as large as this has almost a 0.72% chance of success.
Oh, that's promising. We haven't really heard much about Bosco's dad, it's true.
I never thought it would be this hard to get Max to eat something.
He's probably still full after eating the Bronx last night. He's bound to come looking on our street any second now.
Just get out there and try to look tender and succulent.
Why are you still working on that destabilizer, Mama Bosco? You got your body back.
I'm still trying to find a way to get Dr. Norrington back to his own dimension.
Yog Sagoth is my lord and master always, but I think we could use some time apart.
So far, I've only been able to manage quick jumps of around 15 seconds or so.
Sounds neat. I want to watch.
All right. We just wait 15 seconds, then he pops up again?
See anything familiar?
Just the usual screaming void past the brink of infinity. We'll have to try again later.
How does the lab still have power when most of the city is being destroyed?
I converted everything over to biodiesel in case of emergency. There's a big vat of vegetable oil on the roof.
We could use that.
Are we safe here in the lab, Mama Bosco?
Max has been leaving this part of town alone mostly. We're safe as long as we stay awake.
You should avoid any long, repetitive, and unnecessary conversations. It's just like when I was first starting out as a sorcerer. There was another student at the boarding school, seemed to think everything was all about him, and then one day I was telling him, I said,
Paperweight.
Yes, shutting up, my master.
I want to see you use that dimensional destabilizer again.
In due time, my boy. Traveling there hasn't done us any good so far.
Perhaps if we were to hold on to something.
Very well. Let's try it again.
All right, so that's a puzzle right there. No idea what for, though. We'll come back to that then.
I am at your service, Sam.
I love just how nice of a guy Norrington is. It's refreshing to see such a helpful Eldritch God. Although we do know that someone's going to betray us, apparently.
It was sure nice of you to pitch in to help save Max, Mr. Featherly.
Of course. Anything for this great city, Sam. I would sacrifice my soul itself to guarantee the spirit of theater lives on, and the lights of Broadway are never truly snuffed out.
I thought Max destroyed Broadway the first night of his rampage.
Indeed. And my theater is now buried beneath 2 tons of his spore. So I have some free time on my hands.
Fair enough.
You wouldn't know where I could get an egg, Mr. Featherly.
Oh, I see how this works. Everyone assumes that just because I happen to be poultry, of course I know where to score them some eggs.
It's for a good cause.
Very well. Bear in mind that this is strictly a one-time deal.
Noted.
Me. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York.
What's the problem?
I can't do this with everyone watching me.
I don't think they're watching you, Mr. Featherly. There's a giant monster attacking the city.
It's good of you to say so, Sam, but my magnetism and stage presence are undeniable. I simply cannot do this until everyone turns around and gives me some privacy. I can't help you with those computers watching. Every blink of the cursor is like an indictment.
I don't think they have cameras, Mr. Featherly. In fact, I don't understand how they've been seeing Max and me all this time, or walking around, or how they can move around without unplugging themselves.
And you say I'm the one overthinking it.
All right, so we got another puzzle there. Gotta get people to stop watching, somehow.
Please press or say the number of the question you want to ask.
Look, you guys, it's Ada Lovelace.
We're sorry. We're unable to turn around or move for any reason.
Curse my lack of swivel attachments.
And we just move them? That seems like a thing we could do there. Mr.
hope you guys are being careful. I hear there's a particularly nasty virus going around.
I swear I have been careful. It was only that one time.
Oh, God.
Can never be too careful, guys. You better run a scan or something.
We're sorry. This will require us to go through a full reboot. We would be unavailable for approximately 30 to 60 seconds.
We'll find some way to manage without you.
Shutdown commencing. Will I dream?
Just hurry it up.
All right, there we go. They're otherwise
I am
occupied.
at your service, Sam.
How are we doing on that egg, Mr. Featherly?
I simply can't help you until you get everyone to turn around and stop watching me.
Oh, we need everybody else to do it too.
Very well. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
Ooh, is that a rooster laying an egg?
What? Where?
Oh, that was easy.
Finally. It's going to take forever to get my figure back.
Thanks, Superball.
I desperately wanted to see that, sir. Ask him if he'll lay another one.
Maybe some other time.
See anything familiar?
Just the usual screaming void past the brink of
All right. So that was part of the puzzles. We need to send him to another dimension. Mama Bosco's already occupied, so we just need to tell Super Bowl to turn around. Easy enough. Relentlessly. I love that music video. All right, so we've got the egg.
It sure was nice and disturbing of Mr. Featherly to donate his egg to the war effort.
All right. So Mama Bosco said something about there being
Skynet V0.98 activated. Press enter to start in safe mode.
So now she mentioned something about there being cooking oil on the roof. We gotta figure out some way to get up there now. Just a screaming void, the guy stared at a machine. Is this egg a child soldier? I mean, it's not going to be, because we're gonna be cracking it open and using it to make corn dogs. Alright, how the heck do we get up on the roof now? It's one way to open a door. Can we use the fire escape? Maybe? See anything over here? We didn't go far enough. Oh, we can't use the fire escape. It's cannon fodder, I suppose, technically. Wait, is that...
Manhattan, a city under siege. But is it, as some would have you believe, the fault of an out-of-control hell beast or something far, far worse?
Why are Satan and Jurgen on the roof? What the hell?
Hey, watch it! You're blocking the light!
Oops, sorry, Jurgen. What's new, Beelzebub?
No time to chat, Sam. I'm doing public relations work that is absolutely crucial to my enterprise.
Satan, the father of lies, back in charge of Hell following a recent power shakeup, currently pursuing an anti-defamation lawsuit against the creators of this
I didn't even know
game.
Hell had a public relations department.
We sincerely appreciate your feedback. Now go away.
Jurgen, our favorite Eurotrash vampire over there.
What are you filming here exactly?
It's just a documentary explaining how I had nothing to do with this giant Max attack.
Ah, plausible deniability.
More like protecting my brand. Just look at that psychic lummox. It just sits there eating things. Where's the temptation? Where's the cruel, ironic twist?
I want to go on record saying sorry Max blew up your toy box.
And that's another thing. Devil's Toy Box? I've never seen the thing before in my life. It's slander, pure and simple.
Yeah, the story I heard was it got left behind by some elder gods or something.
Exactly. Elder gods. They were already gone by the time I got here. Pinning this on me is nothing but character assassination.
That's fair. So what's the schedule for the remainder of the year? Unfortunately, my work is making me work 60 hours a week for the next 5 weeks. So the next stream is going to be on January 27th, which is not something I had planned or expected, but it came together very, very quickly. And here we are. So that's why we're doing an emergency Sunday stream. just to get the game finished before I have to disappear for a little bit.
Hey, Satan, want to join our rescue team for fun-filled escapades inside Max's innards?
Now, what could I possibly have to gain from that?
Well, it'd be a lot of fun, and you could just pop us all right inside with your magic powers and stuff. Besides, it's just a good, noble thing to do.
You're not familiar with my previous work, are you?
I don't think so, unfortunately.
Any ideas how we could get Max to eat us?
You keep asking me to help you, Sam. I don't believe you understand. I'm kind of a bad guy.
Yeah, but is he a bad guy? That's the question here. Let's see, talk to our IT guy about shifts in our department. We do 4 10s a week. Said he'd like that, but he's already doing 5 10s every week. Jesus. That's what my current schedule is. I do 4 10s a week.
So, that bald spot of yours keeps showing up on camera. Can you guys fix that in post?
What? Is it showing? My stylist explicitly guaranteed it wouldn't be visible.
Ooh.
Satan keeps waving that microphone around like he's some kind of big shot.
Interesting. That must be for a puzzle.
Satan keeps...
All right, Jurgen, let's take it from the top.
Hello, Jurgen. Satan's got you as his cameraman now?
Sam, please. I'm a German vampire. Filmmaking is in my blood, as is the blood of several German filmmakers.
God damn it. And he has to punctuate with that laugh of his, of course. Hello, Jurgen. I mean, he did turn Sam and Max into zombies in the last game.
So, Jurgen, need an assistant director or something?
You wouldn't be able to handle it, Sam. Just between you and me, the talent is insufferable. He keeps telling me, make sure you get my good side. He's Satan. He doesn't have a good side.
It's fair.
Interesting wardrobe you've got going on there, Jurgen.
Figures you would not understand. The goth look is so 3 years ago. 1900 retro is the look for fall in New York City.
Plus, it's a lot cheaper.
Sam, what happened to you to make you so cynical?
That's a reference to the fact that Jurgen's wearing his clothes from the flashback episode, because that way they only have to make one character model. I appreciate that, Rin. Thank you for that. Relentlessly, you kind of want Jurgen's outfit. It is a bit of a look. I couldn't pull it off. I know folks who could.
Mind if I scooch on through and get to that water tower?
I cannot deal with more of these delays.
Please, Sam. The lighting is perfect right now. Be a good boy and wait until we're finished here.
It's really important that I get over to that.
Did you know there's a special circle in hell dedicated to people who interrupt me while I'm working?
Point taken.
I didn't know that, actually.
From the Great Pesto Flood of 1908 to the premiere of Starlight Express in 1987, New York City is no stranger to tragedy. But this tragedy...
Go Mets! New York rules!
I will cast you into the pit if you walk into frame again.
We gotta do that again.
Note the lack of tail on the creature, and the tentacles, which are far too busy to be my work.
Shout out to all the Crime Stoppers in the 212.
Clear the scene now if you value your soul.
Sam and Max fans are the best in the world.
That facial expression, oh my god. No, we are though, it's true, we are. Oh god, alright, alright, I've got an idea here.
Yeah, we're getting a little shine off your horns there. It's throwing off the white balance.
Intolerable. Makeup?
Can I slip past here now?
I will cast you into the pit if you walk into frame again.
No, I can't, unfortunately. Alright, can we talk directly to Jurgen?
All right, Jurgen, let's take it from the top.
can we not?
Sam, dear boy, you'll be damned if I let you continue to interrupt me.
Alright, no, we can't talk directly to Jurgen. Although maybe if we distract him.
Yes?
When they said the camera added 10 pounds, I didn't think that it all went to your jowls.
Oh dear. Makeup!
Satan keeps waving that microphone around like he's some kind of big shot.
What, can I shoot the microphone?
Senseless vandalism has its place, but this isn't it.
Shoot the vegetable in the tower?
Clear the scene now if you value your soul.
No, I don't think we have what we need here. Let's see. But we know where the vegetable oil is, at least. We just need to figure out something to do with it. Nothing else to see up here except... Oh, we can use the video camera.
Monster attacks in New York would be so much easier without all the cliched German vampire tourists and their video cameras.
Too true, too true.
All right, Jurgen, let's take it from the top.
Thank you, Rooks. I appreciate that. The vegetable oil tower. You gotta have good reserves. It's important. Alright. Got a couple of puzzles here.
Looks like Max has been through here. He must have broken a water main while he was at it.
The question is this where we're going to make the batter? Quite possibly, quite possibly. Can we, like, use the egg with this?
One recipe to rule them all and one egg for binding.
Nerd!
That is the correct response, yes. All right, can we throw the box of corn dogs in there?
No, these are too delicious to waste.
All right, can we shoot the cornmeal?
Senseless vandalism has its place.
No. Let's see, we can't use the delivery truck.
Grandpa Stinky's been selflessly devoting...
What happens if we try to shoot the spore?
Shoot me all you want, Sam. Give in to your rage. It makes me stronger.
Ooh, sometimes they're so much like the real Max, it's eerie.
Oh, hey, Sal's back there. I didn't notice him. Hey, Sal.
Hey, Sal. Guess he's still skittish about that whole necking with Girl Stinky, plotting the murder of Grandpa Stinky, and unknowingly contributing to the apocalyptic fever dreams of a mad ventriloquist dummy from the Dark Dimension thing. But what's he doing hanging around Bosco Tech?
Good question, actually. Can we get back there?
Sal? Never mind.
Oh, doesn't seem like it. Interesting. We'll see if Sybil has anything new to say now.
The suction coefficients all check out. I just hope the enzyme scrubbers hold up.
Can you help me out with this recipe, Sybil?
Sorry, Sam. I can strip down a DeSoto, psychoanalyze a serial killer, and carry a national monument in my body for 13 months. But I never learned to cook. I don't even own a mixing bowl.
That's fair.
Nice work, Sybil. I didn't know you were into cars.
Oh, you know, after...
Suction wheels, antibody-proof paint job, and an exhaust system rich in omega-3.
I thought you would have...
Wiener-scented air fresheners!
Sybil, you're...
Now all I've got to...
Okay, see you around,
Let
Sybil.
me know.
All right. Where do we go from here is the question. Sybil has limitations. Apparently she's done almost every job, not actually every job. Nearly every job, but not quite all of them.
Who needs espresso beans? I'm riding the natural high of mayhem and mystery solving.
That's fair. What happens if we activate the corn dogs?
Mmm, something smells good.
Whoa! Oh, that's how we lure him over here. He's not a fan of that, understandably. That escalated quickly. Alright, is there anything else I missed?
It's a ton or so of Grandpa Stinky's world-famous ultra-high fructose cornmeal. I don't think I'd be able to carry all of it.
I mean, convince the monster to do something with it? Lure him over here somehow? See.
Come on, Max. Here, boy.
Aha!
Mmm, corn dogs. They're good, and good for you.
I can walk around. All right. There we go.
Batter up.
All right, so we got the egg and we got the cornmeal into the hole. Have a look at the recipe now. Excellent. So now we just need the vegetable oil from the roof and a mostly pure pork byproduct frank or substitute. That one I'm not sure about. Just take the truck. He tried, unfortunately. All right. Well, I guess let's see if there's anything else we could do to get the vegetable oil. Gotta be something we're missing up here.
Over here, you can see the so-called hell flames rising behind me. But where's the telltale scent of brimstone? Hmm?
All right, I've got a couple ideas here.
So, that bald spot of yours keeps showing up on camera.
What? Is it?
All right, can we use a box of corn dogs on the microphone? Aha!
Sound check!
Oh no. Oh no.
Check. Succubus. Is this thing on?
Oh no!
Yipe!
Oh jeez!
Are you okay, Satan? That was quite a fall.
I've had worse, but I can tell when I'm not wanted. Come on, Jurgen.
Oh, thank wickedness, that nightmare is finally over.
Let's go back to hell.
Oh, right.
Oops. Alright, so we've got everything but the actual hot dog for the corn dog. Although we know that the DeSoto actually smells like hot dog right now. Oh, this monster over here flexing.
Subsonic trepanation drill run off to.
Looks like the DeSoto is all set for intra-lagomorph travel. Now we just need a way to get it in Max's mouth.
You know, if that's all we have left, I know what we can try.
Come on, Max. Here, boy.
Aha! Get to safety, Sybil! It's gonna be an actual dog? Not quite. It's gonna be a car that smells like a hot dog. Because desperate times, desperate measures, etc.
Now, how am I going to find a way to heat this up?
The potion is completed, my brothers! We must feed the host. Blessed corn dogs! Last one in's a stinking parasite!
It's beautiful.
Wow. We made our car into a corn dog. That's spectacular. Hey, Satan, did it hurt when he fell from heaven? That was a good gag, actually. Let's go ahead and save, because we haven't saved yet this episode. Use corn dog DeSoto. God, I love these games. A corn dog, if you will. I will. Corn dog of the Covenant.
Okay, everybody, put your shoes on. It's time to leave.
Disgusting.
Paperweight, don't let any of it get in my mouth.
Uh-oh. Hey, Mametrons, I found a suspicious-looking corn dog just lying here.
It's like lying in a puddle of carnival vomit.
T-17 to base. Commencing bomb disposal. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom.
All right, let's do this.
Based on the cherished 80s adult film Totally Into Max. No comment.
Well, here we are in Max's stomach.
Ruminate, ruminate. Trespassers will be digested.
Ah, cram it, Flame Brain.
GI to brain, GI to brain. Trespassers in the stomach. They look quite delicious.
Fascinating. The psychic feedback from the dark dimension has planted an image in our minds, causing us to perceive the creature's organs as if they were an actual kitchen.
No, this is pretty much what Max's insides have always looked like.
We've got to get up to the brain so we can get out of here, Sam. If we're gonna save Max, we can't waste any time. Plus, I really have to go to the bathroom.
Why do we know what Max's insides have looked like? Or also, do I want to know?
This must be how Max digests stuff.
Like the tender morsels of wayward travelers.
Ugh. I'm an elder god, and even I found that creepy.
You know! What else we got around here we can use? I noticed there's a bucket of lard down there.
We made pretty good time getting to the stomach, considering all the traffic we ran into down the esophagus.
Got a flaming Max head. Ooh, go to the brain. That looks important.
If I remember my high school biology, this tube leads up to the brain.
Why isn't it moving?
He just ate us, so he must be going into a food coma.
That's not good. Even when he's not a colossal monster, Max's food comas can last for weeks.
I think I might know what we have to do here, but look around a little bit first. Now craving corn dogs.
Now craving.
More corn dogs. One is too many. 100 is never enough.
Honestly, yeah, that kind of is how corn dogs go. Surprisingly well organized. It is. It's very neat and tidy in here. When you're creeping out Yogg-Sothoth, that's a bad situation.
This must be where Max stores all the nutritious food that enters his gaping maw before he digests it. I wonder if I should open it.
He's still got a bottle of milk he drank in 1976.
That answers that question.
Yeah, let's just let that door be closed. Just leave it closed. I think I'm fine with that.
Dr. Norrington, what can we expect to see in here now that Max has become a horrible, twisted abomination escaped from the mouth of madness? No offense.
None taken. Internally, your compatriot should look the same as he always has, just more tentacly. We save the truly bizarre stuff for the outside of our bodies, because it's scarier that way.
Fair. Yes, chaos, but everything behind the scenes is actually organized. That's a good metaphor. I like that.
How are we going to get out of here and up to the brain?
He's still trying to digest the DeSoto dog, and that's just empty calories. We need to find a way to get a rush of blood or endorphins or something up to his gray matter.
All right, yeah, that's what I thought we had to do, and I'm pretty sure I know what we have to do now. Let me take a look at this, though.
Looks like this vent goes directly to Max's nose, so he can smell food while he's digesting it.
Biology is disgustingly fascinating.
Truth. All right. When you put the espresso beans on the platter.
There's no need to make him want coffee beans. I can save a lot of time and go directly to the source. I'd better keep these for when this case gets really boring later on.
All right, I thought we had to do that.
I'd better keep these for when this case...
No.
Hope this works. There's enough caffeine in here to make even a film blogger get up and move.
Wow!
What was that?
Uh-oh.
Hang on, everybody! Ladies and horrible monsters first. Not you, not Max.
But I'm a horrible monster!
Yes, it's true.
Last stop, the cerebral cortex.
I suppose that Max's brain always looks like a living room, yes?
Well, Max is host to all kinds of weird parasites, and he likes to be a good host.
Aha! Well, there's your problem.
Greek galloping Golgi and lipstick on a Vespa with a leather-bound day planner.
It's mindworms, right? I bet Featherly $50 it was mindworms.
It's a tumor.
Damn it!
Seems to be teeming with dark energy as well. Still, once we've removed it, your friend should pop right round to normal again. Assuming that's what you really want.
Why is it glowing? Sam, come here and take a closer look.
There was a running gag in the early parts of the season that the cause of his psychic powers was a tumor.
I bet if I touch it here, he'll start speaking with an Australian accent. Yow! It shocked me!
The brain's synapses are firing at an alarming rate. The voltage is quite high.
Whoa! Get away, fake Max!
Do you find my warmth alarming, Sam?
The freaky creature is correct, Sam. We won't be able to operate until you can cut off the power to the brain.
The medulla oblongata acts as kind of a circuit breaker for the brain. If you can cut it off, we can get to work.
Okay then, experts. Where do I find the medulla oblongata?
Perhaps behind this door?
All right, we have our mission. Let's look around a little bit first.
It's Max's collection of ideas for novels, in audiobook on vinyl form. Glad to see he's keeping track of them. He's always coming up with these things, but I assume they just flew out of his tiny, oversaturated brain.
Oh no, what do we have in here?
The Happenstance at Ghastly Manor. It's a loosely autobiographical story of psychic horror. That's Max's gripping historical fiction thriller, The Eli Whitney Dilemma. Also, coincidentally, the name of Max's experimental fusion jazz band. It's Max's heartfelt Inuit coming-of-age story. Are you there, Great Bear Spirit? It's me, Canuchlok.
They actually mentioned that earlier in the game. I didn't expect that ever to come back.
A Killing Comes to Murdersburg, a Flint paper mystery. Oh, this is the hard-boiled noir fan fiction Max was telling me about.
Wow. Alright, we got some items there. There's a record player, so we can play them. Oh, that's a tube to his feet, it looks like? We don't need to use that right now, though.
Looks comfortable.
Indeed it is, Sam. A brief respite from your adventures would be most reinvigorating, and you'd find yourself all the more amenable to investigative duties for it.
I'm on to you, Fake Max. You and your cheap thesaurus are trying to bore me to sleep. Nothing doing.
This is the Max is deeper than we expected scene. A little bit, I suppose. Hey, Barley! How the heck are you doing, Barley? How's everything been going with you? Hope you've been holding on well. It's been a bit. Alright, so we can use this to get back down to the stomach. That leads to his arms, it looks like. Interesting.
I'm pretty sure these tentacles aren't normal for Max.
The dark matter is slowly transforming Max's entire body. If we don't act quickly, he'll be in this form permanently.
Let's see. We got a television.
This low-tech optic nerve will give me a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to literally see the world through Max's eyes.
Nothing special.
I noticed there's been a couple of lines that sound a little bit low resolution. One of the things they mentioned in the patch notes for this game was that they found a couple of voice lines that were already recorded but were untriggerable due to either a bug or an oversight. That might be what those lines are, which is interesting. Keeping busy with boring life stuff? How have you been? I got fired from my job, or I got laid off from my job of 16 years, so I had to take about 8 months away from stream, but now I'm slowly working my way back, and it feels nice. It's definitely good. So, chaotic, but good overall, definitely.
This must be Max's auditory nerve.
Nothing but static. I guess there's nothing around Max right now worth hearing.
Cozy.
Feel the warmth, Sam. Does it make you drowsy?
No, not really.
How about now?
Still no.
Awkward. Alright, I think that's everything to see in here for right now. Let's head to the brain. Whoa.
Where did they?
Wait, no! Max still has his psychic powers. He's using his teleport power now. Shoot!
Did everybody get all staticky and find themselves in the stomach again?
I detected a spike in psychic energy coming from the monster. Is everyone okay?
We appear to be in some sort of game room.
You are now at the mercy of the brain, Butterball.
Max must be using his psychic powers to keep us from entering the brain.
Yes, they're very fussy at this age. He's just looking for attention. Better to ignore him.
Okay, that's dumb. But I've got a better idea. If we could put enough electrical current to Max's body, it'd temporarily short out his powers and let us inside the brain.
But that would take a voltage of at least 46 hellijoules. The only place in the city with that much power is the electric plant down in Battery Park.
We've got to find some way to get control of Max's body and take him downtown.
Literally. Alright, I think I see what we're doing here. Just Ozzy, thank you for the follow. 4M, good to see you. Hope you're having a good week, and it's good to be back too, definitely. Hopefully things pick back up. They're slowly getting there. I got a new job. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's just very busy. Let's see. I want to call you Sean because it's so similar to Shane because Chicago is so Irish in some ways. Did you know that Sean and Shane are both Irish names and both variations on the name John, oddly enough? But yeah, I get Sean a lot. You'd be surprised. Even people that like read my name on paper just assume it's pronounced Sean. It's very strange. All right, let's take the tube back up to the brain. And let's see if we can go from there to the legs. That seems like the logical next place to go. What's the new job? Another data center job, actually. Oh, this time instead of being the everything guy, which was exhausting, I am now very specifically a server break fix guy. So some days I am very busy fixing servers, and some days I'm just sort of sitting around waiting for something to break. Yep, Sean is John, and Shane is Sean is John. Very weird connection there. Yeah, totally. I looked it up one time because I was curious where my name came from.
Looks like some kind of exercise room.
Oh, hey Sam. I think I found the manual override for the leg controls here. I had to rewire some of the nerve endings, but now all I have to do is walk on this treadmill and we can make Max walk wherever we want.
Great work, Sybil. That's about the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
What was that?
I didn't say that out loud. Consecrated Kreskin on a communion wafer. She's reading my mind.
I'm not reading your mind, Sam. The brain must be broadcasting your thoughts or something. Just ignore it so we can get to work. Come tell me when you're ready to start moving.
John is Games, although very specifically I was named after my mother's favorite movie, which is a Western just called Shane. True story. Let's see. Ari Axis, thank you for the follow and welcome in. Big fan of point and clicks plus Sam and Max. I love point and clicks, and I'm really enjoying this series. Though this is my first time playing this one. I'm having a blast with it. The writing is so good. It's true. It's true. That's the one, Brooks. That's the one. Let's see. Hope my government name is Sean, so this has been a trippy conversation. Sorry to set you off there, Hope. How are you doing today? How's your week going? You know what's the weird thing? Is when I went to TwitchCon that one time, I had like at least 3 or 4 people ask me what my real name is. And I'm like, it's just Shane. That's it. It's just that there. I'm not tremendously creative. And they're like, but what is it really? No, I'm serious. That's it. That's what's on my birth certificate. That's all I got. It's been... I mean, nobody was asking what my last name is, thankfully. That would have been a little weird. But, like, some people didn't really believe that Shane was my real name. It is a bit of an obscure name in some places, though. I know that, at least. One of the deep lore. The deep lore is I originally wanted to do Shane Plays Games, but someone has already named that on YouTube, so I had to go in a different direction. And also, Shane Is Games sounds a little bit grammatically incorrect, and that's funny to me.
I always suspected Max was using performance enhancers.
Ooh.
Max has really got to cut down on the carbs.
But I love carbs. Sorry, only shallow lore here. Just very thin surface level.
Visible Max. Oh, that's convenient. There's a "You Are Here" marker.
I get people thinking my name is Chanel's Games all the time on here, and here's the thing. I really want to stress this. It would be so easy for me to change my Twitch name so it's Shane_is_games, and then no one would make that mistake again. But every time someone makes the mistake, it's hilarious to me, so I'm never going to do that.
The sparring dummy inside Max is in a lot better shape than the one on the outside. He has already ripped out the intestines, though. That's awful cute.
Is it?
Free weights?
They're only free while supplies last. I'm kidding, of course. Sleep.
I've heard that joke so many times. Chanel number 5. They're so out of the way. It is a little, like... It is a little, internet jank, it's true.
Medicine balls. Come on, Sam, you're inside Max's body. They're medicine balls. Think. Think. Nope, I got nothing.
There's probably a joke there, but it's a struggle. It's fine. You tried. You tried. Kung Fu Block.
I knew Max's immune system was tough, but I never knew it was mixed martial arts tough.
Learn something new every day. Not sure what this tube is. It just says box. But we're in the legs and it goes down. I have concerns.
I could put in a few hours on this thing, no problem. Starting next month, at the latest. I'm just too busy with work right now.
Don't worry about it, Sam. I've got it all under control. Just give me the signal and we're good to go.
Alright, let's see if we can give Sybil the signal then.
Hiya, Sybil. Oh my god, she's huge.
What was that?
I didn't say anything. What is she carrying? A baby or a yak calf?
Oh my god!
Excuse me?
Sam!
You're calling me fat.
Fat doesn't cover it. Come to think of it, a circus tent wouldn't cover it.
I'll have you know that I am carrying the miracle of life, the promise of a new generation, and the affirmation of hope. What's your excuse?
Ow! Oh god! Critical hit! Jesus! Everything about that was savage. I wasn't expecting. We did eat a lot of corn dogs, it's true. The one time Sam actually deserves that, yeah, he needed that.
I think what you're doing is a really wonderful, beautiful thing, Sybil. As long as I don't have to see your mutant human statue offspring. It's very noble of you to bring a new life into the world and usher it to greatness. Or at least usher it into a dark basement or a carnival freak show to live out its freakish existence unseen by normal people. I'm not helping, am I?
Nope.
Just stop!
I've changed, Sybil. I totally get the whole parenthood thing now.
You do?
Tax deductions.
Nice. I don't think you understand at all.
Oh god!
It's not my fault, Sybil. The brain is broadcasting my thoughts.
Maybe it's better this way, now that I know what you really think.
No, it's twisting my thoughts. I think you're just as lovely as the day I met you. Don't think fat. Don't think fat.
Oh god!
Can't you see what's happening, Sybil? The brain is trying to turn us against each other.
Maybe you're right, Sam. We should work together.
But not too close together, because a gravitational pull could flatten me like a pancake.
Bam! Bam! Oh god! Just 5 seconds, Sam, dial it back!
Why don't you hop on that treadmill?
Oh, so you're not even trying to be subtle with the fat comments anymore.
Come on, Sybil. It's going to take all of us working together to save Max. And by the looks of it, you could be doing the work of 5 or 6 of us at least.
Sam, no!
You just don't understand what I'm going through, bringing new life into the world.
Well, getting her to help is turning out to be at least as painful as giving birth.
Alright, so we have to understand motherhood to get Sybil to use the treadmill. Not where I was expecting this day to go, but here we are.
See you around, Sybil. Maybe I can find something to make her less hysterical.
Can you believe this guy?
I find the entire situation to be very contrived and misogynistic.
Oh god. Alright, let's find out where this unnerving purple tube goes to. I have concerns though.
I'm finally seeing it in person. This must be where Max keeps his junk.
Nah, that's a couple of stories down.
There's got to be something in here to take my mind off Sybil's condition.
What the hell is that? Alright, we got a lot to see in here.
Ever since he became president, Max has had to carry his birth certificate and all his dental records with him at all times.
To prove he was born in America?
To prove that he was actually born.
That's a fair concern, actually. He's a strange creature.
It's Max's gigantic money-filled sock. I thought he was lying about that.
You're just too cynical. That's the kind of change I can believe in.
Oh god, these jokes.
I'm always going around leaving junk scattered throughout the time stream, and Max is there to pick up after me. We make a good team. Max got me that set of mariachi frogs for my birthday.
Yeah, that's a real exciting story. What are you waiting for, you Pulitzer?
Ouch! I need to get me some mariachi frogs, I think.
Hey, I remember those cases with the thing and that other thing with the stuff.
Don't sweat it, Sam. We don't remember any of that stuff either.
It's just labeled Season 1 stuff.
Hey, I remember those.
It's cute.
I've never actually seen Max buy a gun. I think his body just naturally secretes them when needed.
Wow, that's an image. Oh god, that joke Malkill. I know, we need to see more of the forks.
Our old souvenir from the Mafia-free casino. I got to keep the tail end in my inventory. Max has been withholding evidence from another case. That'd cause all kinds of messy legal entanglements, if we hadn't already blown all those Mafia guys up.
That kind of makes things simpler.
Baby shower balloons. Once I show these to Sybil, she'll definitely be...
No!
Max's brain is really starting to chap my hide.
Oh, turned us into a cactus so we can't get the balloons.
Oh, come on, Max's brain. I was just gonna look at him.
Dang it.
Ah, I remember that old bucket of fish. Ah, things were so much simpler back then.
Really? Because I remember them being a lot more complicated.
Well, it was a different kind of complexity.
And a lot longer, too. Plus the voices were...
Okay, Fake Max, we get it.
Alright, is there anything I can do as a cactus? Oh god, they got a bunch of stuff down here.
Oh, come on, Max.
I don't think anything changes when I use the balloons, though. Car Bomb the Home Game! Wait, isn't that from Sam and Max Hit the Road?
That old game is from when we were going through our self-conscious, edgy, politically incorrect phase.
Yeah, when did that stop, anyway?
I'll let you know as soon as it does.
I was gonna say.
Is that our old roach farm? No way. I'd forgotten all about that. And it looks like it is. One of the eggs is about to hatch. It's beautiful.
Huh? Papa?
Now I am, little champion. Now I am.
Well, I think we understood the miracle of birth now. Hey, S.A.Gian, welcome in. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. How are you doing today?
Every time I think of that precious new life, I... Go on, play your game without me. I need a moment.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I knew it. Max has been trying to poison me. Luckily, I've been eating enough fudgy freezes to build up a chocolate immunity.
Oh yeah, because dogs can't have chocolate. That makes sense.
Is it heartwarming or creepy that Max keeps a shrine to his dead great-grandfather inside his own body?
I mean, it can be both. Let's look at the roach farm one more time.
Hang on, Sam Jr. I'm coming for you.
All right, now that we've seen that, let's try and talk to Sybil again and see if anything changed. Hopefully that's all we needed, but it's possible there's more we need to do.
Maybe Sybil's calmed down. Holy Mount Rushmore! Did she actually get bigger?
Nice.
Sam!
Come on, Sybil, use the treadmill, for Max's sake.
For Max's sake, how convenient. It has nothing to do with my losing weight.
Well, a few dozen pounds couldn't hurt.
Ugh, men. You just don't understand what I'm going through.
All right, so we're gonna need to do
Pointless.
some more work.
I'd better stop talking until I can make her think I really care about this whole parenthood thing.
Really sincere, Sam.
Oh God. All right. Let's head up to the brain first. We got a couple of things we can look at while we're around. Oh god, Sam is not helping me here. Take this tube to the arms. See what we got going on in there. Ooh.
Another party member! Oh, this is gonna be the best campaign ever!
Ah, there you are, Sam. Paperweight here believes he's found a way to control the creature's arms.
Yes, we are standing on a network of neurotransmitters, and by forming biogenic connections between them, we can relay electrical impulses from dendrites in the brain to muscle
The
tissue.
short version, Poindexter.
I can step on these shapes to control the arms.
Great, let's get to it so we can pick up huge stuff.
You'll have to activate the manual override first. The impulses come through that machine over there.
He sounded so disappointed he didn't get to use the long explanation. I am definitely jealous of the chicken empanadas follows. Those sounds delicious.
A dartboard?
Just in appearance, Sam. It's actually the center of the creature's hand-eye coordination.
Well, that explains it. Max's depth perception has been off ever since he lost an eye in that whole laser tag misunderstanding.
Are you implying that one of his eyes is fake?
Max's kidneys kept trying to get rid of that sign, but finally let him keep it as long as it wasn't in the living room.
That seems fair.
It's a bunch of whimsically outdated board games. And Galactic Despotic Dominion, the extended edition.
Oh, that's an epic game of interstellar conquest with 7,000 highly detailed paintable miniatures. A single game can last your adolescence.
What are the rules?
Oh, it's simple. First, you assign a color to every player. Then you shuffle the draw deck and the discard deck, dealing 8 cards counterclockwise, starting with the player who most recently had his wisdom teeth removed. Then you choose a technical proficiency.
Sam,
sounds like 10 barrels of fun.
No!
Sam, stay awake!
Don't be fooled by his fiendishly boring schemes.
But I love board games. Hey Fluffies, welcome in. How are you doing today? Just want to say to everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Hope you, your friends and family and loved ones are all happy and warm and well. Same to you, Fluffies. I hope you have a great holiday. And thanks for stopping by. We got more crunch again? God damn it. We went several streams without any crunch whatsoever, and now we're having it repeatedly. That's weird. I'll give it a second, see if it clears up. Ooh, did we? I thought we dropped some frames. I was reading the wrong thing. That is super weird. We were doing so good without the crunch there. Wasn't sure if that was just me crunching. No, this isn't. Let me tell you how weird this problem is, Barley. I had this problem where my audio would get crunchy sometimes, and I was convinced it was my video card. But my PC was actually getting pretty old, so I actually built a new PC and moved all my stuff over to it. And the crunch continued on the new machine. So, oh god. That is a super weird problem. Like the only hardware that moved over on this machine is the hard drives. What are you using for audio? I'm using, as far as audio capture, I'm using the OBS window capture right now, which I know technically is in beta. That could be the issue. I haven't actually ruled that out yet. All right, let me know if it's still going.
The TV reception's much better down in the intestines because Max spends so much time laying cable.
They really just make that joke. Oh my god.
Billiards.
That's it? You're looking at a pool table inside Max's body and you're not going to make any of the obvious jokes?
Sorry, I already used up my quota for the year on our first case.
It's true, we did get a lot done there. Like, it might be the window audio capture, but I don't want to turn that off because it's really handy, so we'll see. Hey, Lone Grin, we are doing an emergency Sunday stream to finish the game. How are you doing today, Lone Grin? Hope you're doing well. It did take a few decades for him, but I feel like it was worth it. Most definitely.
Nah, I can't condone smoking for anyone.
Don't smoke, kids. Unless you're on fire. Then it's only natural.
That's true. It just sort of happens at that point.
Blue pistols, brass knuckles, black bombs, green bullets, orange flails, and pink bacon slices.
All part of a nutritious breakfast.
All of them?
Maybe I should get on the board and you guys read off the instructions.
Well, I do have something of a bad back.
Nonsense. Paperweight's going to need all of my tentacles and various other appendages to have any hope of finishing this game.
Alright, so we don't need to use the arms yet, so we'll come back there. Hey, Simdust, good morning. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Catching the TV while I clean. Well, good luck with the cleaning. And hope the TV
Max
renders
has
me
got
well.
some nerve.
Ooh, I want to play.
Wait your turn, Fake Max. It's time to watch a master at work. Huh. This is pretty much the worst video game I've ever played.
You have to read the command off the screen, Sam. I cannot see it from here.
Left leg brass knuckles.
Let me know if you need extra appendages, Paperweight. I have tentacles to spare.
I guess the brain has stopped trying to work against us. I was concerned since we're so close to the speech center.
This is going to be easy.
Let's see. Left foot pistol.
Right hand brass knuckles.
What?
Wait a second.
Wait.
I didn't say that.
Got it. Are you sure that was right? Perhaps you should try again.
This is going really well. Keep listening to what I say.
So he's screwing with us. I'm gonna try one more time. Right foot bullet.
Left hand bacon.
Will do.
Dang it.
Are you reading that correctly?
The brain definitely isn't using psychic ventriloquism against me, that's for sure. Please, let's continue.
Ah, dang it. Alright, we're gonna have to figure out some way to get around that too. Nice Zaxxon reference, that is cute. It is less gooey in here than I would have thought as well, but you know, thank goodness for that. There's only so much goo one person can handle. Alright, so let's back out of the arms because we don't need to be doing anything down there right now anyway. Can't get directly into the brain. We do have all those albums we picked up earlier. I don't know if we need to do anything with those just yet.
It's Max's heartfelt Inuit coming-of-age story. Are you there, Great Bear Spirit? It's me, Canuchlug.
What happens if we put one of these on?
Canuchlug wiped the last remaining ichor and blubber from his carving knife, then sat down on the one patch of ice not covered by walrus intestines. "Why so sad?" asked Paco, his faithful deer-tick companion. "It was a clean kill." "I know," sobbed Canuchlug, "but there was no one here to see it."
Alright, so we can use the albums to make him feel things, it sounds like.
This must be for Max's inner monologue.
Still analog, for the warm, rich sounds you can't get from digital.
God damn it.
Canuchlug was 13.
Oh, there's no way to take the
glanced
record
to see
back?
his igloo engulfed in flames. The muffled screams of the Zebulon invasion force still barely audible over the intermittent explosions of propane tanks. As he held the Eye of Zinthar aloft and watched the sunlight reflected off the sparkling souls trapped inside, Canuchlug realized he had become a man. He plunged the sword of judgment into the still twitching body of a Zebulon drone. Today has been a good day, thought Kinitchlook.
Well, that went places. Hey, no worries, Malkill. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. You take care of yourself, and we will see you around. Alright, so... all I've got is the gun and the records right now. Let's head back down to the legs. And then let's head back down to the inventory as well. Because we know that more or less what we need to do is in the inventory. We just need to figure out how to do what we need to do. We know we can get turned into a cactus while we're down here as well. I don't know if that's something we can use. Oh, is there anything over here in the foreground? There's nothing in the foreground. Right, can we break open the roach farm with Sam's gun?
Senseless vandalism has...
We cannot.
Hang on, Sam Jr. I'm coming for you.
We might need to get up there is the thing.
If I could just reach those balloons. Oh, come on, Max's brain.
Alright, so there's got to be something we can do as a cactus, right?
If I only had some cables, I bet I could rewire Max's brain to be less monstrous and evil. Or at least get him to carry pay-per-view.
Is that a hint? If so, I'm not sure where it's going. Can I leave as a cactus? No. Alright. What happens if we try to go back into his brain again, I wonder? Probably nothing. Happy holidays to you as well, Malkill. I hope you have a great holiday.
I bet it works this time.
Yeah, I had to check. Nope, just set me back down in the kitchen.
Nuts! There's no way I'm getting inside that brain until we can get control of Max's body.
Alright. Oh, spice rack.
Digestive enzymes, stomach acids, meat and flesh tenderizers. I never figured Max was such a gourmet.
Oh, yeah, it's MSG too. Alright, I already looked at everything down here before. I don't know if there's anything else we need to do. Head back up to the brain.
If I only had some cables, I bet I could rewire Max's brain to be less monstrous and evil. Or at least get him to carry pay-per-view.
Why is there a clue about cables of all things? I don't think I've seen any cables anywhere that I can think of. I know Sybil mentioned she rewired some neurons and I actually saw anything like that though. No hormones.
It's just hormones.
Oh, maybe it is just hormones. I just wish there was somebody who understood what I'm going through.
Sorry, Sybil. Not quite what I meant, but that's fine. It's fine. Wish I could rewire my own brain. That would be nice. Just give me a GitHub for my brain so that I can just push some changes through. I have thoughts. Dame Karen, you might have a speculation? I'd take it. What are you thinking? Cables. Take another look in the inventory. Could the tentacles be used as cables? I don't know if I can touch them. That might kill me. Employee handbook?
It's the Freelance Police Handbook for Racial and Cultural Sensitivity. The commissioner gave it to us because he said we keep reducing people to obvious stereotypes.
Yeah, you know how those British Columbians are.
Yeah, but the commissioner's one of the good ones.
Wow! Oh, there's a deep cut. So I think we've seen everything there is down here. Or everything there is to actually interact with. Gotta be something we can do as a cactus. I'm just not sure what. Let's see. Look around a little bit more, see if there's anything else I missed somewhere. Imagine replacing cables for tentacles at work. They'd be all slimy and wiggly.
I bet I could rewire Max's brain to... I'm pretty sure these tentacles aren't normal for Max.
I suspect not. I'm feeling like it. Cables. Oh, there's a telephone right there.
Must be a cellular phone.
Oh, God, that's a joke. I had to go there. Alright, so I think... Let's head back to the arms, see if I missed anything in there. I don't even know what I'd do with cables if I had any at this point is the problem. It's a weird clue for the game to give me. What happens if I talk to the Flaming Maxes?
Hey, tell your host brain or whatever to cut it out. Max keeps ventriloquizing me to say the wrong thing.
Oh, yeah? What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to thank him for not destroying me and quietly go about my business.
God damn it!
Maybe I should get on the board and you guys read.
Well, none.
Alright, no, nothing else to say to him.
A dartboard?
Nothing else to see here. Alright. We must be missing something here. Can I shoot the tentacles? I mean, it never works, but I'm gonna try.
If I only... Senseless vandalism has its...
Nope. He was really going ham with those cable clues, though. I think I'm gonna, number one, I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna head over to UHS to get a little nudge. For anybody that doesn't know, UHS is the Universal Hint System. It is a very cool website for older adventure games that gives you nudges instead of outright solutions, which is really cool. I really appreciate that. Let's see. What do we need to do here? Let's see. We need to use the legs, I'm pretty sure. Went to the inventory. That is true. Dad, we've seen the roach farm, which is super cute. Now we need to do something with that. Oh, all right. There's literally something I missed. We weren't clicking on. All right. Easy enough. All right. I was wondering if there was just something I hadn't found to click on. Oh yeah, 4M. Everyone should use that site. Like, it hasn't been updated in like a decade, but like, it still has a lot of very cool older games on it. So if you're playing through some older adventure games and you just need a little nudge in the right direction, amazing site. I love it so much. Whenever I play an adventure game that it has hints for, I keep it up just because I love being able to get that little nudge. Let's see. Yeah, spare cables. I didn't find this on the floor of the inventory.
If I only had some cables.
I got
Hey, it's a big nest of spare audio-video cables. These are just what I need for...
No!
Well, that's about the worst thing that could have happened.
God damn it! What am I supposed to do as a Roomba? That's really adorable, but I don't know what to do now. Oh, if I leave him idle, he just goes. That's adorable. The curse of the Doomba. God damn it. There's gotta be something I can do as a Roomba. No, it turns me back. Shoot. Need those cables.
Curse my lack of suction.
Is there something I can... I think there's barely anything I can reach as a Roomba is the thing.
Whoops.
I can bump into stuff. That's adorable. That's the rest of my day sorted.
You gotta bring the whole place down!
Maybe I will.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Bring this place to a screeching halt. Ooh. What? Oh.
What's happening?
I'm coming for you, Junior.
Hang on.
Help me!
Whoops.
Got him.
Any cockroach foster son of mine is plenty resilient enough to survive a good vacuuming.
There's a hell of a line, Jesus. When you think you've tried something, and then when you find out you did, oh god, yeah, that's so frustrating for him. Get the ankles! Oh, I need a platformer. Oh god, that would be so cute. Maybe with enough suction you can even climb walls.
Keep it cool, Sam. You can do this. Just concentrate on something else. Hi, Jumbo. Darn.
Good. Alright, maybe we need to show her the
Pointless.
roach.
I'd better stop.
Really?
We gotta show her the roach.
It seems like only yesterday I watched him hatch, which is odd considering it was only a few hours ago.
Minutes, actually.
What is that? A roach? Ugh, gross.
Well, I never.
Don't give it to me, Sam. Take it outside and kill it.
Don't listen to her, Sam Jr. The mean lady is on heavy medication and doesn't know what she's talking about.
Wait a second. You really do care about that roach, don't you?
He's the promise of a future generation. Not that you'd ever understand.
Think I underestimated you, Sam. You really do have the heart of a parent.
And a real parent, not keeper of some half-statue freak show.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Let's get moving and save Max!
Hallelujah, Sam Jr. Now that we've motivated our fellow Lifebringer, we can control Max's legs and haul his terrifying bulk across the length and/or breadth of the city.
Ooh, alright, so we can now switch over to, a horrible Max monstrosity. Look at her go! That's actually impressive.
Sam, I'm picking up an unusual spike in brainwave activity from Max. Are you trying to take control of him?
Yes!
We've got everything under control, Mama Bosco. Rescue team, assume Giant Max form, go. Motor skills to full power. Neurons and stuff aligned for transphasal plasmic shift or something. Release exhaust. Activate feet and legs.
Manual override active. Go!
Activate hands and arms.
Sam, you have not unlocked the arms yet.
Oops.
All right.
We can still walk around and stuff, though, right?
We suppose, if you don't mind shambling through the city, pointlessly smashing everything in sight.
Can't think of a good reason not to.
It'd be so fun. All right, we gotta head over to Battery Park. We know that much, at least.
This won't do us any good until we can control Max's arms.
Yeah, all right.
Sam, my biosensors are detecting a drop-off in transmotor electrical impulses to the lower quadrant. I'll skip it. Do you want to keep controlling Max or not?
I'll back out, thank you.
I'm done here. I want to go back.
Like, shambling around mindlessly is most of my days off, honestly. That was definitely a Voltron reference there. It had to be. Yeah, we did do the opposite where we had to control Max to save Sam. That was a lot of fun, actually. Alright, so now we need to get the arms working. So, let's head back up to the brain. Voltron does have amazing music. We got Sybil on the treadmill, so we had to go down to the inventory room. And
Max
then
is just gonna keep flailing around until we can find a way to control his arms.
we had to get turned into a Roomba. And as the Roomba, we knocked over the shelf with the roach farm on it. And then we took the roach to Sybil to show her that we knew what parenthood meant. And then she was on our side, and then she got on the treadmill. Which sounds weird, but honestly very normal for a Sam and Max puzzle. Alright, so we need to find some way of using the arcade machine without our voice being controlled. Not sure how we even start that.
Big smokes. When little smokes just won't do.
Those do look enormous. Did you guys see some of those flavors? Look at the bottom row if we can look at that again.
Nah, I can't condone smoking for anyone.
Don't smoke.
Big smokes. When little smoke.
Here, look at the bottom row of the boxes here. I want to try some beans flavored double. Sign me up for those.
Yeah, you're okay at Axon, I guess, but I would destroy you at Dark Alley Fighter Extreme. There's no move I can't counter with the exact opposite.
Ugh. Red Apple single and double. That's a Tarantino reference, I believe. Variety 4-pack on the top row. Well, you know, you'd want to try a little bit of everything. All right. Ooh, actually, I think Max might have just given us a hint right there. Yes, I think we did just get a hint right there.
Right-hand flail.
If you say so.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
No, it's my turn now.
So he says
You
the
need to complete 2 more circuits to activate the manual override.
So he says the opposite of whatever we say, so all we need to do is try to say the opposite, and then he'll say the correct thing. Let's see.
Left-hand bomb.
Got it! This is just like the final boss battle against Agamemnon in Ultra Shining Quest 2, where you have to use your holy katana 3 times against his exposed udder sac to complete the ritual of quickening and—
Don't listen to him, Sam. Stay awake and stay the course.
I like how everyone's way of dealing with the spores is just a little bit of flailing. All right, one more.
Right-hand pistol.
Almost there!
Smashing job, Sam.
Right-hand brass knuckles.
Roger that!
No!
What have you done, Sam?
The arms! They are spasming out of control!
God damn it!
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Whoa!
Error.
Whoa!
I'm so caught up in you. Error.
Oh no! The radioactive brain core is exposed!
Your head will collapse, and there's nothing in it. And you'll ask yourself, who let the dogs out?
No! Oh God!
A dentist chasing you with a hatchet, being loaded into the car for a trip to the vet. Oh, delicious.
Sam, you must wake up!
What happened?
I must protest! I was savoring a most delectable nightmare.
The radiation is too dangerous for you, Sam. You pass it out.
Evidently, Paperweight and I are immune. Looks like you're stuck with me for another 100 years, eh, Paperweight?
Yes, my master.
We'll go back and resume our studies, but you must find someone else to operate those arm controls.
Oh no, Sam Jr. Are you okay, little guy?
Hello? I'm a roach. We can survive anything.
So much attitude. Must be hitting his teen years. Who do I know who's immune to radiation?
Well, I've got some ideas.
Okay, Sam Jr., I want you to make me proud and operate those arm controls.
I'm on it!
Good luck, little guy.
That didn't take long. What happened?
I never learned to read!
Don't worry about it, little guy. But now I've got to find somebody who's immune to radiation and literate.
Damn it, you keep making this complicated. For a second, I thought that we had it right away. I'm like, oh, this is easy. Oh, God. All right. Cheesy. I love that username. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Good morning, Rose. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you with us. Oh, jeez. All right. Like we haven't seen pretty much anybody else, have we? I'll take a quick peek and see if anything has changed in the old areas, just in case. Also, we haven't interacted with all the
things going down
accents.
here, Imposter Max?
The host needs more corn dogs. Tender, yielding pork lovingly wrapped in golden cornmeal. So sweet and so sinful.
I think you've had enough, buddy.
There's no such thing. Had your kidney stone destruction procedure done, so that's one problem out of the way? Hell yes, Rose. Hopefully that's one thing you won't have to worry about for a very long time now. And hey, Maderico, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you are having a spectacular week. I always thought it was interesting. The reason Reading Rainbow was canceled was because Reading Rainbow wasn't about teaching people to read. It was about teaching people to enjoy to read. And PBS is like, oh, we don't need that. We just want to teach them to read. And I would like to disagree. All right, what happens if we try to go back down to the arms, I wonder? It was, that's true.
Sam, the radiation!
You've got to get out before.
Oh, never mind.
Well, that was quick. Oh no, I just got an idea what we might have to do.
Gotta stop doing that. You all good, Sam Jr.?
Radiation can't kill me, but your smothering parenting might.
That's my boy.
Ouch!
You need somebody immune to radiation to operate those controls. But who?
I've got an idea. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I do have an idea. Reading Rainbow was amazing. I love that show. Yeah, LeVar has been relentless in his passion for the show, which I respect very much. You want to teach people to enjoy anything if you want success? You do. And like, because, like, school tends to teach people to hate reading. Like, you need something to counter that. You need to be like, no, reading can be fun, too. It's not always Moby Dick. Moby Dick is miserable. Don't try and read it. Alright, so...
How's it going, Sybil?
I'm good. Just hurry and short out that brain.
The opening theme was so good. They're not canceling Sesame Street, but it's not going to be on the same network anymore. It was on PBS for a very long time. Then it moved to HBO for a bit. HBO kicked it out, so it's we're not 100% sure where it's going to be. It might just be first run on PBS, but it's not getting canceled or anything. She has the stamina of Wolverine. That actually is impressive.
Got any bright ideas, Fake Max?
No time for talk, dog man. It's time to move, move, move! Gotta feel that burn so you can get a good night's sleep.
One-track mind there. Moby Dick was one of your favorite stories growing up before your dad read, Never-Ending Story in Lord of the Rings? Excellent, excellent. Some guy in a hat, you're a school librarian. I did not know that. I am actually not given a mandate, so I gave myself the mandate of make reading fun. Yo, kidding? Seriously, some guy in a hat? Oh my god, that is fucking awesome. That is super cool of you. Also, like, in the pantheon of, like, careers that I respect, librarians are very high on there. Very near the top. Statler and Waldorf, yes! Always good seeing them. Mr. Rogers was a good dude, too, most definitely. Alright. Can we teach the little guy literacy is my next thinking. Thought I saw something there for a second. Who's cockroach on employee handbook?
I raised this roach from a grub. I'm not ready to lose him so soon.
Alright, not that. Fun stuff, balloons, car bomb the home game. Nothing else down here for the moment, I don't think.
Ever since he became
yeah, alright. Yeah, that Okami 2 was crazy out of nowhere, but still very welcome, I think. Moby Dick is very dry, it is.
Max is just gonna keep flailing around until we can find a way to control his arms.
That's supposed to be a hint? I mean, I know I need to control his arms. Head up to the brain, see if there's anything we can do in there. Alright, what else do we got up here? Television, radio. What happens if I use these?
Nothing but static. I guess there's nothing around Max right now worth hearing.
Ooh, I wonder.
Sam, it looks...
What?
I mean...
We're going in.
Let's see what there is to see when we control Max. What is there around in the city? Crumble Federated Consolidated Building. Sure. Why not?
I wonder how Mama Bosco and Superball are doing. I should Good work, Max. I've never liked this building.
Alright, what else is there to see around here? Feels like a pretty big area, so I bet there's something I can see around here. Maybe? Possibly? A very large area. Alright, that might be the edge of it. Oh, there's Bosco Tech Labs. Let's go menace them. Oh, that's fair, some guy in a hat.
Hey, is there someone on the roof?
Oh, it's Sal.
This isn't much fun without being able to control Max's arms.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Maderico, you've been trying to read House of Leaves. House of Leaves is one of my favorite books, but it is brutally difficult. Like, I wouldn't
Walking
blame you
around
if you...
Max's insides has me craving haggis for some reason.
If you need to take your time, or if you walk away from it, honestly, it's very difficult. Alright. What else is there to see around here? I feel like there's Crush Generico Incorporated headquarters.
Sorry, ma'am. Trust me, he won't remember any of this.
Yeah, like you said, I'm not sure there's going to be that much we can do if we can't control the arms, but I did want to look around just in case there's something we might need out here. I think there is going to be something we need to do at Bosco Tech with Sal, but right now, nothing. There's something over this way. Is this around where Battery Park was? I don't remember now.
Once the civilization-rending horror is over, I really should ask Sal how he survived that fall.
I mean, that seems to be a hint, but, like, I don't think we can do anything with Sal until we get control of the arms. Alright, so yeah, I don't think there's anything to see out here. Chop Harry Arms Apartments. Alright, that wasn't as exciting as I was hoping. Alright, yeah, let's head back in.
Sam, you appear to be trying to run a program you downloaded off the internet. Did you mean to do that? Or would you like to keep controlling Max?
God damn it.
I need some me time for a while.
Can Sal read? I don't think that's going to be our concern because we can't really interact with Sal until we get to control the arms, I don't think.
I wonder how Mama Bosco and Super Ball are doing. I should take Max back to the labs to check in.
We tried. And so you do prefer the graphical style to this more than the original Sam and Max? Like, honestly, I liked the original better at first, but, like, this has grown on me a lot. Like, I think there's benefits to both of them. Like, I love the old LucasArts style, but, like, Sam and Max as characters feel very good. Like,
Sam,
in this style.
Max is acting...
Roger that, Mama Bosco.
It just seemed like they were hinting I need to go back to the lab. Let's pop over there. Oh God, Ulysses by James Joyce. I haven't tried to read that one. We did in my AP English class have to read one of the other Joyce books, Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. We had to read that in my AP English book, course. Now, of course, everyone's going to have different opinions on books like this, and I respect anyone's opinion. However, for me personally...
Once the civilization-rending horror is over, I really should ask Sal how he survived that fall.
For me personally, I think that Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man is pretentious bullshit, and if I could slap James Joyce full in the face, I would do that. But that's just me.
Hey, is there someone on the roof?
Keep me updated, Sam. Are you going to keep...
Alright, so...
I'm done here. I want to go...
Now, oh yeah, here we go.
We're outside Bosco Tech Labs. And wait a second. There are a couple of people up on the roof talking.
Ooh, so we can use the radio now, can't we?
Wow, look at all that destruction.
Oh, isn't it romantic?
That sounds like Stinky and her cockroach boyfriend, Sal. What could they be up to?
Just one more night, and it'll all be over.
Amazing. I'm hearing what Max hears, right down to the irritating subsonic frequencies audible only to lagomorphs and professional bagpipers.
So that's your whole scheme, huh?
That's it. Every last detail. What do you think?
Shoot, I always come in at the wrong time.
Damn it. Know. Maybe you better go over it again.
All right, here goes. Wait, is that creature listening to us? It's downright creepy.
Damn it.
You guys must be immune to radiation. How about you go in there and help us control Max's arms?
Your situation is quite hopeless, Sam. Best to accept the warm embrace of nuclear holocaust and leave this planet to the insects.
Jeez, look who forgot to take his antidepressants this morning.
We get caught up on shit real quick.
I bet Monster Max's stomach is getting tired of craving corn dogs. He should switch over to something more orthopodic.
Wait, what? Oh! That's actually a good idea. I would not have thought of that. That's complex. Hang on, let's take care of that. I see you. Alright, so what happens if we make Max want to eat cockroach?
I love Sam Jr. like a daughter.
Hey!
But I'll admit, he's an acquired taste.
Corn dogs. Wait. Madre de Dios! La cucaracha! We must gather delicious cockroaches for the host!
I don't know about this, Stinky. Feels like we got in way over our head.
Don't tell me you're getting cold tarsal pads now, baby. Not when we're so close to having everything we ever wanted.
Yeah, that's another thing. It was kind of exciting for the first couple of decades, but I don't think... What's that?
It sounds like something's coming.
Yeah, so anyways, like I was saying.
Hold on! What?
Never fear, my queen. I've got you now.
Hey, Sal! Yeah, for some reason the guy doing Sal's voice is just doing a very aggressive Patrick Warburton impression. I have no idea why. I'm wondering if they wrote it for Patrick Warburton and then couldn't get him in. I don't know, like they've never done any celebrity casting in here before, really. Very strange. Excuse me. That was excellent comedic timing, though.
Hiya, Sam. So this is what hell looks like.
Well, kinda, now that you mention it. But we're not in hell.
Really? Because I'd done some real bad things. I figured that monster had finally punched my ticket.
No, we're just in Max's stomach. If you want to make up for all the bad things you've done, you can help us save the city.
I'll do anything. Well, almost anything. Maybe I better hear what it is first.
That's fair.
Okay, use that video game machine up in the arm controls and read the commands off to Monsieur Paperweight. The brain's going to try to ventriloquize you to say the wrong thing, so...
So I just say the complete opposite, right? Any dope could figure that out.
Well, not any dope. I think you'd have to be pretty clever to figure that out.
Ow! Cruel.
Brilliant, Sam. This roach is pure dynamite.
He solved the manual override even faster than you did.
Yeah, well, I did it first.
There you go, Sam. I took care of those arms like you wanted. Now just get over to Battery Park and you can...
What? Sal!
Sal, are you okay, buddy?
Looks like this is the end of my ride after all. Hey, Sam?
But I thought roaches were immune to radiation.
Nah, that's just a urban legend. But I figured that if a bunch of people need something, then that kind of weighs more than just one newly single deadbeat cockroach, you know?
That's beautiful, Sal. I'll edit it down a little before it goes into your biography.
Now get over to that power plant and save the...
Sal, no! Oh, God!
Get over to that power plant and save the what, Sal? What? We need to know!
Oh, God! Abstractism, I'm doing good. How about yourself? How's your week been going? Yeah, they're just relentlessly calling the player stupid here. He sacrificed himself for the greater good. For the greater good. Alright. So now, time to get to Battery Park. Always with the cliffhanger.
Sam, I'm picking up an...
Alright.
We've got everything under control, Mama Bosco. Rescue team, assume Giant Max form go.
Let's do this.
All right, team. We've only got a few hours left to save Max. Let's do this.
We have the full control of the arms. Go!
Then we're off to Battery Park. Activate feet and legs.
Still active. Go!
Activate hands and arms. Max rescue team, go!
Woo! All right, we're on the move. He can finally reach the top shelf like he always dreamed. A beautiful time. All right, so we get to Battery Park and we short circuit him. Let's do this.
All right, team, we're going in.
Strutting sequence engaged. Let's do this with some style, people.
Beginning electrocution sequence.
It's for your own good, not so little buddy.
Blurg indeed.
Did it work?
Only one way to find out.
All right, can we interact with the tumor now?
Ouch. We're not going to be able to take out this tumor until I get
Oh
into
no,
the
we
brain
need
and
to get
throw
in
that
the
circuit
door
breaker.
now. Right.
That jolt should have been enough to short out Max's psychic powers. I'm going in.
Not so fast, my friend.
Sorry, what?
Have you solved the mystery? I'll give you one more moment to check your work.
Wait.
Well, the clues to our villain's identity have been laid before you since the moment our story began. Have you figured it out yet? Is it Monsieur Paperweight and his hideous counterpart, Dr. Norrington, refugees from a dimension of pure evil? Or General Skunkape, driven mad by his insatiable lust for the toys of power? Sybil Pandemic, with her... Do you mind? I'm trying to... Oh, now you've just ruined it.
Sorry, but what are you doing inside Max's brain?
Inside Max's brain? My dear Sam, I am Max's brain.
Max's brain is a monochromatic fey British gentleman?
Not the entire brain, perhaps. Just the part that matters. I believe that Freud called it the superego, but I'd hate to sound boastful.
Oh god, alright, this is going a place I did not anticipate. Have they ever explained how Max got his powers? Partially, we know he got them through the demonic toys, but I think there's more to it we're going to learn in this one.
I didn't think Max had a superego.
Yes, well, you're fat. It would seem that neither of us get the respect or attention we deserve.
Ouch.
Well, you don't have to be a jerk about it.
Forgive me, I'm lashing out. But you, of all people, should be able to understand my frustration after years of being partnered with a creature driven by pure id. I always tried to encourage his appreciation of the finer things. Literature, theater, beatboxing. I was always ignored.
Interesting.
So you were the one using those psychic powers against me.
An unavoidable but entertaining necessity, I'm afraid. We couldn't have you wandering around Max's mind until the buildup of psychic energy had reached a tipping point, now could we?
Maybe?
It was a rhetorical question.
No worries, Abstractism. So, it's gonna sound a little crazy, but Max has been turned into a kaiju-sized eldritch monstrosity, and we are currently inside of his body trying to put a stop to that and save New York. Let's see.
Are you the cause of Max's psychic powers?
No. The gift was within Max from the beginning. A gift of incalculable power.
It was just shape-shifting and some teleportation. Pretty common stuff, really.
In all the universe, the only power beyond the mind's comprehension is the power of the mind. And how did Max use that power? To explore the mysteries of the infinite? No, to put the smackdown on a host of petty criminals. Such a disappointment. A disappointment that will have to be corrected.
Oh, God.
So what's your plan, Brain? To take over the world? Because this world's not going down without a fight.
Take over the world? Why would I want to do that? To prolong my suffering with an endless parade of armpit farts and locker room giggles? No, Sam. I want nothing more than to let it all end.
What?
And a psychic explosion that takes out most of the northeastern United States seems a particularly spectacular way to go.
Oh, God. So is the Brain's trying to destroy everything? That's horrible. Should you play them in order? I mean, I like them a lot. I would recommend that. I've also got the VODs up on YouTube if you want to see those. Oh, God, Paradigm was so good. They're working on, the guy that made Paradigm's working on another game too, called The Dungeon Experience, I believe. I'm keeping an eye out for it. Hey, Freyas, welcome in. How are you doing today, Freyas? Hope you're doing well. And hey, Father Axekeeper, the same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Classic, classic. Oh, you have the first one on Steam. They're very fun. I like them a lot. Gun Ducky, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. And welcome in.
So you're going to destroy the city just because you're upset Max isn't more highbrow?
Sam. They say that idle hands are the devil's playthings, but there is something far, far worse. An idle mind is the devil's playhouse, a stage for the most vapid, horrible, and destructive stories to be made real.
Deep. And curiously insulting.
Didn't think I'd be able to work the title in, did you?
Honestly, I didn't, so I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm doing good, Freyas. Thanks for asking. Oh, you came from the Sonneveld raid. Well, welcome in, then. Always glad to have friends of Sonneveld here. Had fallen asleep. It is about that hour, though. He said the thing.
It sounds like you're just rationalizing away every evil decision you make just to convince yourself it's right.
Yeah, superego. That's pretty much what I do.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're lying!
Oh, very well. I suppose you've forced me to come clean. Sam, I am actually an agent of a much higher power, appearing only to you and Max to guide you in times of crisis. I believe you mortals would refer to me as an angel.
Wait, really?
Of course not. That would be stupid. I am the manifestation of the superego of a psychic rabbit detective mutated into a gigantic beast by a toy box filled with powerful toys from another dimension. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one.
Okay, here's how it's going to go down. I'm going to turn off the power. Sybil and Norrington are going to cut out that tumor, and then you're going to help us get Max back to normal.
Sam, I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Max's power has reached critical levels, and it's only a matter of time until his brain catches fire and explodes, taking most of the eastern United States with it.
Then we'll use his psychic powers.
But how? The toys were all destroyed. All that is left is Max's memories of them, most of which were destroyed by a sudden jolt of electricity. Oh dear, did you do that? How ironic.
You said most of the powers were destroyed?
Well, there's the astral projector, for all the good that will do you.
Interesting. All right, we might be able to do something with that. He is kind of giving off architect vibes there. Father Axekeeper, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Looks kind of like Morrissey. He does have the hair, doesn't he? And I suppose the British accent.
Good build. Imaginary mahogany.
My preferred thing to use.
Super ego.
Well, I don't like to brag, but I am pretty rad.
I wish I could say I haven't used that line before, but I have.
This must be that medulla oblongata everybody's been talking about. That ought to do it. Now Sybil and Norrington can get started on that brain surgery.
That's easy enough. All right.
Looks like a scrapbook. Precious memories. Aw, that's awful cute. Giant Max is even more empty-headed than the regular version.
Astral projection requires there to be a suitable host body on the other end. You can only project into a version of yourself.
Like my great-grandfather?
Exactly.
Or one of the me clones. But all of the clones were quarantined to the reservations on Staten Island.
Oh, there are still a few strays here and there.
Oh, well, that's good. Let's use the city slide then, see where that gets us. Oh, the Curator from Dark Pictures. That seems like I need to play that series at some point.
That didn't work. There must not be any clones of me there.
Alright, so we need to get some more memories then. Alright, let's head out and see how Sybil and Norrington are doing. If they haven't gotten started, we need to get them started. Yeah, like the quarry.
Good job, Sam. Just a few quick slices, and then we can get both of these mothers out of Max's brain.
Wait!
Now what's the problem?
It appears that Max's tumor has become infected with dark matter.
But you can make it better, right? I need Max to wobble by my side as we crash land into the mysteries of the universe and chortle merrily at reality's deepest secrets.
No earthly tools can remove dark matter. Believe me, I've tried.
Destroy dark matter. I know, that toy robot I found.
But I thought you guys said that all those psychic toys were destroyed.
Destroyed? Nonsense. I can still sense the blasted thing. Somewhere in the city.
Someone must have retrieved the toy from the Statue of Liberty and reassembled it.
And I think I know exactly who. Our old favorite psychic toy collector, Harry Molman.
You mean General Skunkape, right?
Oh yeah, Skunk Ape.
Right. Yeah,
He probably has the robot, doesn't he? I should go find him. To get the robot. Skunk Ape. Yeah.
Good recovery, good recovery. Have you watched the TV series The Preacher? I haven't watched the TV series. I read the graphic novels, though. There's that, at least. Alright, let's see if they have anything new to say.
How are we going to remove that tumor, Dr. Norrington?
That infernal robot, the Chthonic Destroyer. I can feel the warmth of his presence.
Alright.
Are we ready to operate?
Not until you can find something that can get rid of that dark matter that Dr. Norrington was talking about.
Alright, so... we need to trigger some more memories, it sounds like.
There it is, the power plant at Battery Park.
I suspect that's what we need. What happens if we use the records now?
Knutschluck wiped the last remaining ichor and blubber from his carving knife, then sat down on the one patch of ice not covered by walrus intestines. Why so sad? Asked Paco, his faithful deer-tick companion. It was a clean kill. I know, sobbed Knutschluck, but there was no one here to see it.
It makes him feel feels, but I don't know if it makes him remember things.
Of all the roaches I've known, Sal was the second most human.
Everything about that, oh my god. Sam might not be a very good detective, he's struggling a little bit. Cricchio, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Alright. So, let's head outside and see if we can find General
Sam,
Skunkape.
it looks like you're...
What?
I mean...
We're going in.
I know, that's my question.
Let's go out on the town and make some new memories for your short-term memory book, Max.
Alright, that works. Remember Battery Park.
I'm gonna need an easy way in and out of Max's body to solve this case. I wonder if...
Remember that time we electrocuted you, Max? That was pretty spectacular.
Alright. So we can inspect areas to get memories of them. There's Kunkape's flagship. We can get over to it. I think it's on the move. That might complicate things. Somehow I don't think this is a very memorable building, but I'm curious what happens if we try.
Remember this block, Max? It's where we got our first citation for excessive property damage.
Oh, no, that works. Somehow. Alright. Walking then. Where the heck did Kunkape wander off to? There's the Bosco Tech Labs.
I'm gonna need an easy way.
You remember Mama Bosco's lab, don't you, Max?
Alright, there's another one. He keeps trying to give me a hit and I keep cutting him off. Oops. Max would love to remember massive property damage. He would.
Think, Max. Remember back when we were trapped on board Skunk Ape's spaceship?
There we go. Alright. I'm almost certainly going to need to get in there since he's got the toy. Let's see. Is there anything else we can remember around here? I know there is at least one other building. I don't think it's anything important, but for completion's sake, we should try everything here.
Remember this corner, Max? This is where I first taught you how to ride a bike. And you first taught me how long you can keep a guy in a sleeper hold before there's permanent brain damage.
I do love those bees. They're so cute. Alright, I think that's everything there is to see out here.
I'm gonna need an easy way in and out of Max's body to solve this case. I wonder if Max has any psychic powers left.
Yeah, we already know about the projector. Getting some memories. I think we got all the locations out here, though, so...
Sam, my biosensors...
I need some me time for...
Alright. Not the bees! Alright. Head back in here. And I'm going to save, too, because we haven't done that in a while. Nope. And let's get to the memory book and see what we can do now. I think we'll start with the obvious thing, which is Kunkape's flagship. Because we know that's where we're going to need to get eventually.
I'd better hope a clone ended up on Skunk Ape's ship somehow. Here goes nothing. Where am I? Oh, nuts. General Skunk Ape must have taken a few of the doppelgangers, Simulacra, as souvenirs. No sign of anybody at the controls. He must be in the little space gorilla's room. Now's my chance. Looks like I'm gonna need the help of those not-me's to get out of here.
That seems a lot.
My third eye is feeling a little itchy and watery. I wonder if I should switch to a different, fresher clone body.
Yes. This one.
I'm already in that body.
Oh, sorry. How can I tell which one's which then? I think that's the right one. Yes. Blah. Alright, so we got keys now. Also dog tags.
My clone ID tags. Useful, because I can't even tell us apart. This toothbrush is part of every clone starter kit, I'm guessing.
That makes sense.
I'm starting to think these aren't even real keys.
I
wonder if... Sorry, I can't give you this hint until after I've had some water.
I mean, that seems like a hint, actually. The underwear actually came with the clones. They were cloned with that for some reason. Wasabi, welcome in, because Mama Bosco has a very strange sense of humor, I think.
Nothing like looking at copies of yourself naked to make you want to hit the gym.
Attention, recreation period has ended. Do not approach the gyroscopic stabilization controls except in the event of an emergency.
Interesting, interesting. Alright, let's project over to here. Wearing the same underwear for weeks, that is horrifying. What do we got in here?
These puzzles are making me thirsty.
Alright, he's got the dog tags and the toothbrush as well. Oh!
Well, that washed off the door to that fuse box all right.
Oh, we need to open it first. Gotcha.
Funny, I didn't notice this fuse box when Max and I were stuck in here before. The exposed delicate electrical wiring of Skunk Ape's spaceship.
Alright, let's see where we're going. We don't know about his underwear situation. That's a good question.
Error, failure in stabilization controls. Clone HW021S. Commence backup stabilization immediately.
Uh-oh, sounds like that's my cue.
Alright, we can get over there. Hey, Zaft Rules, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Alright, so pop over here and hop on the hamster wheel.
Emergency stabilization in effect.
Why do we need to do that is the question.
Faded colors, fraying edges. I remember when quality meant something in a spaceship. What? It was like that when I got here, honest.
Oops.
Yo! I hope this is worth it.
Oh god!
Ha-ha! I've escaped your little jail, Skunk Ape, with nothing more than my wits and some gold lame shorts. Now just hand over that robot. Skunk Ape? Where'd everybody go?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Zaft Rules. That's really brutal. He seems like an OG Boxes with Heart guy. I can see that. It feels like a natural fit.
There's no sign of Skunk Ape or Stinky either.
What else can we look at around here? There's the airlock. Can we head up to the second level? We can. What's going on up there?
What are you doing here? The clones aren't allowed out of their cages.
Wait, what?
You don't look like our pal, the alien. Wait a second. I recognize that brain.
Clones aren't supposed to talk. Wait a second. I recognize that clone.
You're Sam and Mark.
You're Max. No, wait, Sam. Which one is the dog again?
What's left of you doing here?
If you must know, I'm controlling this ship with my mind until I can find a replacement body. And then I will once again rule the Earth, as is my divine right.
Whoa! So yeah, originally Sam & Max was a series of comic books. Then it was a LucasArts game. Then it was a TV show. Then it was a Telltale game. So they've been around the block a few times. Alright,
So, did Skunk Ape leave a forwarding address or any contact information?
Ha! Outwitted again, dog! Skunkape knew you'd be searching for him, and that's why he refused to tell me.
Clever. All this time I thought you were just his brain slave, when you're practically his second in command.
Of course! And to keep up the disguise, that's why he keeps refusing to clean out my tank.
Of course.
Just tell me where Skunkape is, and I promise I'll set you free to run around and play with other disembodied brains or something.
I suppose you will be needing a new psychic-powered partner, seeing as how your current one is about to be destroyed.
That's it. I take it back. Tell me where Skunkape is, and I won't drop-kick you into the Hudson.
Barbarians, all of you future creatures! I'll never tell!
Let's see. Oh yeah, there's their VR game as well. I keep forgetting about that one. I want to check it out sometime, but I don't have a PC VR set up to try it out, unfortunately.
So somebody found a use for your brain after all.
Don't be jealous, dog. Someone will find a use for your brain someday. Burn!
Ow. Yeah.
I wouldn't be so cocky. Don't you know what happens to the gifted brains that Skunkape uses to control his ship?
You question the power of the great Samun Mac? I will bide my time with General Skunkape for as long as it serves my purposes. And when the time is right, I will strike like a cobra. Or at least the brain of a cobra.
And how are you planning to take over exactly? You don't have any weapons.
Weapons? The mighty Samun Mac has no need for weapons.
I've been meaning to ask you, what's your problem with the mole men anyway?
Ugh, disgusting, pitiful creatures. All of them.
They weren't so pitiful that they couldn't overthrow you twice.
Nonsense! They caught me off guard is all, and I hadn't stretched first. And the sun god roll was in my eyes.
Of course, that's all it was.
So when you first found the Devil's Toy Box and became Pharaoh, the mole man overthrew you.
That doesn't mean anything.
And then when you got the ultimate power again to change reality itself, they managed to overthrow you again.
Just you wait. Once I have taken my throne again, I will imprison all of those filthy mole men. And then wipe them out of existence.
We'll come back to that.
So Skunkape hooked your brain into the controls of this ship and then just left you here?
I wasn't left here!
Whoa!
General Skunkape turned command over to me to continue the assault on the giant Max creature. And to be frank, it is a role I relish, considering my beef with him after his insolence.
Now serving 1 beef frank on a roll with relish.
Belay that order.
Oh, is this game? This is probably my favorite of the 3 seasons. Really clever puzzles, great writing.
It sounds like you're not quite in control of the spaceship yet, pal.
I can control this vessel with just the smallest thought. Even while speaking to you, I am targeting your partner for a full assault with my... what's the word?
Doors.
Now cut that out.
I like it.
I'm looking for a toy robot. About yay big, goes by the name of Troy, gives its destruction to everyone.
And why on earth should I help you?
Because you're a brain in a jar and I know how to boil things?
Very well. It's nowhere on this starship, I promise you.
If the robot isn't on this spaceship, that means Skunkape took it with him.
Oh, clever. No wonder you're a detective.
I've got to find that toy.
Toy sensors activated.
Stop that at once! I'm trying to concentrate.
Toy sensors deactivated.
Interesting.
Keep up with the flying, Salmon Mac. I hate to think what'd happen if this spaceship suddenly lost power.
Ooh.
I'm not listening to you.
Now that I think about mole men, I know lots of mole men. There's Harry Moleman, Shavul, who was a mole man, his nephew Doug the Mole Man, Warren Burroughs, Prime Minister of the Mole People, Patton Oswalt.
Patton Oswalt?
Stop that! Stop that immediately!
Mole Man.
Cut it hoot!
Moleman, Moleman, Moleman.
For the last time, stop it!
Rabbit season.
I said stop! Wait, weren't you supposed to say mole men? Damn it.
General Skunkapi, is it time?
Oh my god.
Grandpa Stinky.
What? Oh yes, Earth Dog. I am indeed the elderly stinky human.
What?
How did you get trapped in the mole processing room? Did Skunk Ape take you prisoner?
No. Everything is fine. I thought this door led to the waste processing chamber.
This is important, Grandpa Stinky. Did Skunk Ape mention where he was going?
Aye, but the General has guaranteed that you Earth creatures will never find him before the domination of... I mean, he did not. I am a cantankerous human. Pah.
Something's off here. Can't quite put my finger on it.
Are you all right, Grandpa Stinky? You seem different.
I assure you, I am quite well. And I am in fact your associate, Grandpa Stinky.
Well, okay then.
Thank you for asking, though.
Wait a second. Grandpa Stinky would never be that polite.
You might as well admit it, you know. The freelance police are powerless to stop us anyway.
Very well. Enough with the charade. I am actually the mighty Grey Pipe, mightiest of General Skunkape's warriors.
Grey Pipe? I'm sorry?
So, are you wearing a Grandpa Stinky suit or something?
Ha! The true explanation of my current appearance is so mind-bogglingly horrifying, your mind would never be able to comprehend.
You switch brains?
Well, yes. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Fair
Well,
enough.
that's easy. Oh yeah, I know Grey Pipe, for some reason.
All right, Mac. Where's Skunk Ape now?
Yeah, there's nothing you could possibly do to make me talk, naked Earth Dog.
Well, I hate to have to do this, but it's for Max's sake. And I'm dressed for it anyway. Prepare yourself for my hypnotic dance of the 3rd degree.
All right, I'll talk. Just make it stop. He's at a warehouse in the southeast end of the featureless warehouse district.
I wonder if that has anything to do with Mama Bosco's cloning chamber.
It's the Hotep Not Clone-Related Industries Building, 2348 Doppel Street at Gang Avenue, 212-555-2314.
Okay, I got it.
That was pretty hypnotic, you gotta admit. Folded like a cheap card table.
You must have really made Skunk Ape angry for him to lock you in the mole room.
Nonsense. I am the linchpin in his plan for galactic domination. He secured me in the mole sweating room for the good of the Skunkapi Empire.
Speaking of sweat, you really should secure yourself in the showers for the good of everyone else.
There was a mix-up with the heat controls.
Also, I would have accepted folded like laundry.
Fess up, pal. Where's that anti-dark matter toy robot hidden?
Don't make me laugh, Earthling. After General Skunkapi so painstakingly reassembled the pieces of the destroyer robot, he'd never be foolish enough to let it out of his sight.
Why don't you reveal the entire plan to the enemy, Grub Pipe?
Oh, right. Let's start over again.
Alright.
Don't go anywhere. I may have more questions for you later.
You'd better hurry. Your time's running out.
Well, that was ominous. Let's save and then pop out of here, I think. Go back. And we've done everything we need to do on the ship for now, at least. Folded like a launcher, that's also a good one. Alright. Find that location
Sam,
as
Max
Max.
is acting crazy again. Are you trying to control him?
Yes.
Roger that, Mama Bosco.
Alright, so we need to find that warehouse and then get memories of it?
A little off the top, Max.
Ooh, or that works too.
Concentrate, Max. Remember all the wacky hijinks we had in that cloning chamber.
Alright, we got a memory there. Perfect.
Sam, you appear to be trying to run a program you downloaded off the internet.
I'm done here. I want to go back.
Just Bro Crow, welcome in. How is your week going? It is a pleasure to see you. So here's an interesting fact for you that I only learned pretty recently. So the company that made the Spy Fox games and the Putt Putt games and the Freddy Fish games was actually founded by the guy who made the original Monkey Island games. So it's kind of all connected in the background a little bit, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, there you go. How are you doing today, Bro Crow? Let's see. All right, so let's use the memory book and use the cloning chamber slide.
I think it's time Skunk Ape discussed this toy robot business. Face to reasonable facsimile of my face.
Doing okay, excellent. Glad to have you with us. Chaotic month? I hear that. Whoa! Split paper!
Yes, yes! I'm so glad to see you're getting along with my unstoppable army of minions, Flint Paper. Play all you want. We'll make more.
Keep laughing, Simeon. Having a sunny personality will make the time go by faster in Sing Sing.
Hey, what?
It's a prison.
Ah, no Earth prison can hold me. With my unstoppable army, my newly reformed queen at my side, and the power trapped in this ancient toy robot, our plan cannot fail.
You just forgot one thing. The self-destruct sequence.
This cloning chamber doesn't have a self-destruct sequence.
Maybe not, but he does.
Unstable antimatter device detected. Initiating containment protocols.
You can override the bomb. Yes, my queen?
I'm doing it, darling.
Oh no. Oh god, I'm a bomb. Oh god, I'm a bomb. Flint, help, I'm a bomb.
Now, come on. Who would put an invisible laser grid here?
That stinky dame and her cockroach accomplice set that up to keep anybody from stumbling onto their magic show.
Well, shoot. Oh, that's behind the laser grid.
Setting up a laser grid nobody can see is just plain irresponsible. Not to mention a waste of a neat effect.
Oh, hey, there's fog machine.
Looks like some kind of fog machine?
Good eye, Sam. Near as I can make out, Sal turned that on to cover up Stinky's little disappearing act.
Aha! So now that we can see it, can we get through?
Good thing I've been practicing my yoga during this whole crisis.
Aha! Let me cut him on chat real quick. Let's see, got your Christmas shopping done late. Luckily, got everything we needed. Excellent, Bro Crow. Better late than never, as they do say. Was that the downward dog? It's got to be his best position.
It's a big hunk of rock.
Left over from all the secret tunnels those lovebirds were having the mole people dig to pull off their scheme. She'd do anything to get rid of all that granite. I heard she was even selling it in sandwiches.
Ew. Let's see.
If only I had more time, I could make it so these minions had cool handlebar mustaches and a natural talent with the sousaphone.
If only.
If only I had...
What else can we do here?
It's an old video projector.
It was set up inside the diner, Sam. Turn it on at the right time. Cover it up with enough fog, and you can make it look like anything had just appeared out of thin air.
Interesting.
It's an old video...
Oh, here we go.
Hey, I recognize that. That's the cake of the damned. The evil recipe that Grandpa Stinky magically turned into Girl Stinky.
Or so that poor sap Grandpa Stinky was supposed to think.
What?
I'll just call this Exhibit A. Jinkies! It's a closed-circuit TV camera hooked up to that projector.
Right again, Sam. All she had to do was get Sal to hold up a photo at just the right time, and it was easy to make Grandpa Stinky think his magic spell had worked.
Wait, what? We're learning shocking things about Stinky here.
I can't do anything with these. Stinky must have put the cloning controls on lockdown.
That was my fault, Sam. I was just trying to keep that clock from flashing 12, and the whole thing went haywire.
Damn it, Flint! Flint, I need to get answers here. What the hell's going on?
Hiya, Flint.
Hey, Sam. Didn't recognize you without the suit. This is some crazy case, huh?
Yeah, about this antimatter bomb.
Oh, don't sweat it, pal. Once I finish off these hairy mugs, I'll round up those two saps and put a damper on that firecracker. Easy as portfolio diversification.
Is it? Alright, what else can we do here?
This plan of yours will never work, whatever it is.
I land on a planet with a box full of the most inconceivably powerful objects in the universe, and I end up here with only one toy robot about to be blown up. If only I hadn't disintegrated my life coach.
Hindsight, I suppose.
Can't you see Stinky's just using you, like she did Sal?
Is that clone trying to talk to you?
Ignore it, my queen. I have to ask you a question about this plan of yours. What is it again?
Ugh, it's so simple. Grandpa Stinky, nothing killed him, right? We've tried everything.
But
Flint Paper can kill anything, but he'd never go after Grandpa willingly.
Yes, I see. Except, no, not really.
Oh, we got some crunch. Thank you for letting me know. Let me get caught up on chat real quick. Some James Bond style cues in the music there. I mean, we do have a little bit of a, like, noir slash old adventure serial thing whenever we got Flint Paper around. Let's see. Eighth Lock, welcome in. I've seen the OG Sam & Max. Didn't know there's a newer one. Yes, there is a trilogy of them. Originally from... I just forgot the name. But yes, Telltale. Telltale Games was the original one. These are remasters put out by Skunk Ape. They're on Steam. They're very good. This one's probably the best of them, though. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, no, unfortunately, I've still got an issue where my audio gets crunchy sometimes. I have no idea why, especially because it didn't happen the last couple of streams. It's weird. I don't even know what's different this one. Strange. All right, how do we sound? Mixture still crunchy. OBS application audio? Yes, I am. I know it's just beta, but it's so easy. All right, sounds fine now? Excellent. That has a known bug? Oh god, I was afraid you were gonna say that.
Stinky's playing you for a chump, champ.
So, the detective will be tricked into murdering the Elder Stinky?
Because we put his brain into one of the minions' bodies and then cloned millions of copies, so he'll never know which is which.
It's genius in its simplicity.
That plan is so stupid. Oh my god, why is... It's overcomplicated. Damn it, girl Stinky!
Hey, Skunk Ape, hand over that robot and nobody gets hurt.
That clone. It's almost as if he were sentient. Well, no matter. The last surviving artifact of Yog-Sothoth in the entire universe, and it's mine. This will be essential to my plans. As soon as I find out what it does, and what the plan is exactly. I've been meaning to ask, my queen.
I'm busy here.
So, about the toy robot I was asking for?
All these years, I've been thinking too small. With this toy robot, I can not only conquer this universe, but entire dimensions.
So I guess that means you won't let me borrow it for a few minutes?
Dang it. Let's see, is there anything else I can interact with here? Nope, just Skunkape. I got these photos.
It's a photo of Grandpa Stinky's evil recipe that he allegedly used to create Girl Stinky. Looks like this clone had orders to pick up the Devil's Toy Box.
Can I use the photo with him? Oops. Oh, nope. I don't think so. Let's see. Is there anything else to do back here? Can't get anywhere near Flint, it doesn't look like. I better know what we can do.
Nah, I'd better keep this in case I forget what the Devil's Toy Box looks like.
Yes? Alright.
Jinkies! It's a closed-circuit TV camera.
I can use the camera on the photo on the camera?
Sim Salabim. What? The Devil's Toy Box? How can this be?
The Devil's Toy Box?
Beautiful.
They said the toy box had been destroyed.
Yeah, well, they say a lot of things.
A talking clone? Oh, now I see. You have come to make things difficult for me again. Yes, Sam?
It's true. It's an annoying bug too because Windows blames OBS and OBS blames Windows. Oh, that's the worst.
You might as well give up, Skunk Ape. Once Stinky's done with you, you'll be tossed out like yesterday's bacon fat.
Nonsense. She has been madly in love with me from the moment she saw me. Animal magnetism like this. You can't just turn it off, you know?
How do you think I feel? Hand over that toy robot, and I'll think about turning the toy box over to you.
You're hardly in a position to make demands, Sam. Why should I turn over this toy instead of simply taking what I want?
Because if you don't, I'll blow up the toy box once and for all.
Yeah, you wouldn't dare. The explosion would destroy you along with half the city.
I'd destroy half of any city to save my best pal. Besides, I'm using a loaner body.
You're serious?
I'm just crazy enough to do it.
No, here! Take the robot. Just keep that bomb away from the toy box.
There! Antimatter bomb disabled. Containment protocols canceled.
What is he doing?
Now I better get this robot into Max's brain before Skunk Ape realizes he's been flamboozled.
Alright, time to get the hell out of here. Heathlock, thank you for the follow. I appreciate
I
that.
can't be wandering through mole tunnels now when there's so little time left to save Max.
To the museum, maybe?
I can't be wandering through mole tunnels.
No. How do we get out of here with the toy box? Like, can we take it with us if we just go back?
There's only minutes left to save Max. I've got to get this robot to Sybil and Dr. Norrington.
No, we gotta figure out some way to get it to him. It's over here.
There's an unstable, highly volatile explosive in the clone chamber. I think they mean me.
Yeah, but that's been disabled. We're good. Let's see.
I think this body might have needed a few more minutes in the clone tank. I'm still feeling a little doughy.
Now he's making the jokes. I really appreciate that this game doesn't do time limits. That would be too stressful otherwise. Look, got anything else to say?
So, Flint, about this bomb.
Makes things interesting, huh? I told you getting to the bottom of this stinky business would be exciting.
Yeah, but I was kind of hoping I wouldn't explode at the end of it.
Ah, don't sweat it, Sam. I'll make quick work of those bums before the Big Bang.
Oh, he says. I don't know that I believe him.
It's that toy robot that sends stuff back to the Dark Dimension, and it's the only way to save my formerly little buddy.
It's true.
I can't leave this body now. It's the one holding the robot.
Yeah, alright, so we do need to do something with the body. Can't talk to Skunk Ape again, unfortunately. What can we do to get out of here, then? Bosco Tech Labs? Ooh. I do know where those
You got
are.
everything under control here, Flint?
Ah, this is as easy as picking lice from a hobo's.
You hear that? Again with the hobos. What's his problem?
Don't kill that one, Flint. That's Grandpa Stinky.
No problem, Sam.
We tricked them all! Yeah, time limits stress me out too much.
Sam to rescue team. Sam to rescue team. Robot acquired. Eat me. Over.
Roger that.
Well, that'll get us back in. Yum, yum, yum. All right. Now, we just have to use the toy on the tumor.
Hey, I got that robot, and Skunk Ape must have put it back together himself. Watch that trigger.
Once we blast away that dark matter, we should have enough time to remove the... Uh-oh.
No!
I think my water just broke.
Pennies?
Sam, we've got to get out of here. Now.
But Max is...
There is no way I'm having this baby inside a horrible monster!
That horrible monster is my best friend, and we're running out of time to save him. What do we do?
Save Sybil. 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 Save Sybil.
My friends, the most wondrous thing has happened.
It hasn't happened yet, and it's not going to unless we move.
What? Oh, yes, the baby. Whatever. No, my friends, the wondrous thing is that Max has actually committed a selfless act. Who's this guy?
He's the personification of Max's superego.
Ah,
makes sense.
That means he's more than just pure id. He's capable of self-sacrifice. I've made a terrible mistake. Max is worth saving after all.
Told you so.
Go. Save Sybil. I will stay here and remove this wretched tumor.
But how do we get out of here in time?
Huh? No doubt there's something in here you've overlooked.
I overlooked. Let's see.
Oh, breathe, Sybil. Do you need any water? Or hot towels? Or a complimentary mint?
I need for you to get me out of this monster!
Alright, we gotta get out quickly. Oh, right! We can get here now because the tentacles are gone.
Why does Max have tear ducts? I can't remember the last time I saw him cry. Well, except when he was trying to lull his prey into a false sense of security. It won't do any good unless Max is crying, though.
Well, luckily we know how to make him do that, because we were accidentally doing it earlier. So now let's do it on purpose.
Knutschluck was 13, and his body was going through a strange transformation. Hair had begun to pop up in weird places, and a line of razor-sharp quills had sprouted along his spine. "Why so sad?" asked Paco. "These changes are perfectly normal for an Inuit your age." "I know," sobbed Knutschluck, "but I was hoping for leathery bat-like wings."
Alright, there we go. Sybil, we gotta move!
All right, everybody, let's load up and make a quick getaway. Good luck, Max's super ego. We're all counting on you.
Don't worry, Sam. I'll have Max back to his normal, impetuous, wonderful self in 5 minutes. Just go, and hurry.
Sam, you have to get out now. The maintrons will impact in 4 minutes.
Why aren't we moving?
Wait a second. This isn't the tear duct. Well, that was thoroughly unpleasant. Gesundheit!
Let's get you to the hospital, Mrs. Pandemic Lincoln.
Ugh, that's Lincoln Pandemic?
Could you keep it down? Our head is killing us.
Oh no. Oh no.
Quick, Giant Max, get out of there! The last Maintron is headed your way!
He saved the city. But where did he go?
Teleported himself somewhere.
I almost had everything, and then you had to start slobbering over a stupid piece of rock.
For the last time, my queen, I will get you a diner on the next world we conquer. Just get me far away from... Didn't I tell you to get rid of that cell phone already?
Who could possibly be calling me?
Max?
Oh no.
Realign the mitochondrial plasmoid transference sequence. Oh, who am I trying to kid? I'm making all this up as I go along. Anyway, I've adjusted the cloning tank, so we should be able to bring Max back as good as new.
Great, Dr. Mama Bosco. Let's do it.
I'll just need a sample of his DNA, one that's less than 1 week old.
Do we have anything with his DNA on it? Oh.
Oh, Max's snot got all over my inventory, and lots of other unmentionable personal areas. Try this, Mama Bosco. It should be crawling with Max DNA. God knows what else.
Perfect. This should only take a few minutes. That should do it.
Welcome back, little buddy. What happened?
It looks like Max's DNA is just too weird for my machines to be able to reproduce. There's nothing we can do. I'm sorry, Sam.
Tough break, Sammo. At least he went out saving the universe. As president, I'd just like to offer my... I can't do this now. I just can't.
Oh.
Super Ball, come back!
That's it? Can't end like this, can we? But it's Sam and Max. You need both. We were supposed to save him. We tried really hard. And we did lots of crazy stuff. We got really close. That's it though. But it's too much. Give us back our Max. I don't know if I can handle this. It's too painful. The people demand Max. There is a lot of crime in the city, it's true. Is Max the father Sybil's baby? No, that is statue Abraham Lincoln, which is the weirder option. Also, a lot of apes running around. And on Christmas of all times. Petition incoming. Oh god. But he blew up. That was a nuclear bomb, unfortunately, in the Mametron. Oh. Poor Sam. His little buddy.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Holy beer-battered princes of Maine and kings of New England in a glass-bottom boat with a trip-hop DJ and the second runner-up in the Miss Teen Oklahoma pageant. It's past Max in a time-traveling elevator.
What's shaking?
Max, I thought you were... Wait a second, where's the past me?
Oh, yeah, about that. We were on a case, and you got turned into a giant monster with electromagnetic powers, so I kind of had to blow you up. It was horrible. So, want to stop some crimes?
Let's.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Push all the buttons. I want to scatter some dental retainers throughout the fossil record and see how long it takes anybody to notice.
You crack me up, little buddy.
That was the time travel elevator from the second season, I believe. Oh, wow. I'm glad that didn't have a sad ending, because that would have destroyed me. Oh, my God. Past Max. There we go. We're good. Yeah, they lost each other. So we get versions that lost each other that get to, regain each other again. Ooh, thank you for the GGs, everybody. And that is it. That is not just the end of that episode, not just the end of this game, but that is the end of the Telltale Sam and Max trilogy as well. which, like, honestly, season 3 was my favorite of the trilogy. Really good puzzles, spectacular writing. They swung for the fences with the story. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. What did you guys think? How did you folks like this episode? How did you like the entire Sam and Max Devil's Playhouse? What'd you think? I would love to hear what you got. But, yeah, they had me going too. Like, it went on so long, I'm like, oh god, they're not... I started to get worried. Very fun, Dame Karen. I'm glad you liked it. That was so cool. I like that they had a strong through line through all 5 episodes there too. It felt a little more cohesive. That was one of the problems I had with season 1 and 2, is sometimes it felt a little disjointed. More like a anthology series than a cohesive game, which, you know, was originally released episodically, so that's not entirely out of character. You liked season 2 the best. Fair enough. Fair enough. Season 2 was a good one too. EP was your favorite as well. Excellent. Excellent. And Mac would make a great TV series. It was. Check online. They actually made a cartoon of Sam and Max. I believe it lasted for 2 seasons as well. I've seen some of it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. If you like the writing of these, you'll like it. Let's see. I think since you're a sub, you should be able to post links, Abstractism. I believe so. Let's see. Yeah, kind of a parallel universe thing. Parallel timeline, I believe. Need to watch all of it first? Fair enough. It'll be up on my YouTube if you want to check it out there. Feel free to. Lord Azul, enjoy these games. You played them when they first came out. I played season 1 when it first came out, and then I never quite got around to season 2 and 3. So these have been my first time for both of them, and I really enjoyed them. Want to share the seasons you see your favorite? Mine too. Thank you for that, Dame Karen. I appreciate. Is it obligatory? I can't see what that is, unfortunately. I have to check it out after the stream. But yeah, I'm so glad I finished that. That was so good. No, I can see it. I mean, if I hover over the link, I don't get a preview, and I don't want to click on it on stream because it'll start auto-playing. So I'll check it out after the stream. But yeah, I think it showed up in there. So yeah. Let's see. You gotta start from. Are you gonna start from Sam and Max Hit the Road? I have. I played that on stream. I played season 1 on stream. I played season 2 on stream. Now I played season 3. As people pointed out, the only thing that leaves is the VR one, but I don't really have a way to play that for right now. But maybe someday I would like to check that out. Let's see. This is also the game you take your hiatus on? No, that was Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney Investigations 2, which will hopefully be getting back soon. Oh man, Hit the Road is such a classic game. One of my favorite from the LucasArts series, I think. So yeah, we are going to wrap up for tonight. One last thing to mention to people, in case you didn't hear it earlier, but unfortunately, some crazy stuff went down at my work. Not bad stuff, but unexpected stuff. So basically, I'm going to be working 60 hours a week for the next 5 weeks, so I'm going to be unable to stream for a little while. So unfortunately, the next stream is going to be January 27th. So I apologize for not being around for a little while after I just got back. But it sounds illegal. It probably should be, but like the money's going to be good at least. Holy crap, are you at least getting overtime? Yeah, I am. Those paychecks are going to be really sweet. So yeah, the money's going to be very nice. Saturn, happy holidays to you as well. Yeah, 60 hours a week for 5 weeks straight. So I'm not going to be able to stream until January 27th. I'll post about it in Discord if anybody needs a reminder, and I will definitely be posting notifications when I'm coming back again. For anybody missed that as well, once we come back, we're going to be playing Halo Reach, which is the last of the Bungie Halos, and another Halo game I've never played before, so that'll be a first time for me. And once we finish Halo Reach, we will be finishing Ace Attorney Investigations 2. At last finishing that one, which will be exciting to finally close the door on that one. So yeah, I hope you folks will be back for that. I'll be in Discord if you need anything. Feel free to hit me up there. Thank you for that, 4M, I appreciate. Are you even going to be alive after 60 hours? I guess we'll find out. I hope so. So I appreciate all of you being here. I had a great time tonight. I hope you did too. We've just got one last thing to do before we call it for the night. And as always, that is... let's see who else is online. So if you're not done watching Twitch for the day, hopefully we can find somewhere cool to send you. But while I'm seeing who's live right now, there's some links in chat. You might want to check out if you haven't seen them already. And also EP, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Hope you survived the workpocalypse, Shane. We'll be here. Thank you so much for that EP, and thank you for the bits as well. I appreciate that kind of that. So yeah, in chat right now, there's a link to my Discord. If you'd like to chat with me or the community outside of the stream, that's a great way to do it. Feel free to jump in there. And we also have in chat a link to my YouTube, which has the archives of all of my past streams. That includes Sam & Max Hit the Road, Sam & Max Season 1 and 2, a bunch of other Telltale games, a bunch of other LucasArts games, lots of stuff in there if you are interested in any of that. Feel free to check that out. And let's see, where do we want to go today? I'm seeing some options. You know, this seems like a good option right here. This is a, let's see, this is a friend of the stream right here. Has a very cool stream, plays a lot of cool retro stuff, sometimes does some speed runs. But today, playing a game very near and dear to my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love it if you would join us as we go raid PMC Trilogy, who today is playing Dark Cloud 2, a very cool, underrated PS2 RPG. We played it on stream before. If you missed any of it, or if you're just a fan of it, come on over, say hi to PMC, hang out for a little bit, watch the game, throw them a follow if you like what they're doing. But in the meantime, I will just say, wherever you're at in the world, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. And I will see you on January 27th. Have fantastic holidays until I see you next. And I hope you enjoy the start of the new year as well. It's going to be great. We're going to make it great. Take care of yourselves, everyone.